If you're in my trading group, you got the exact entry right here. Then I also gave you the flag right here before the flag broke out. I also gave you the flag right there. I talked about the inverted head and shoulder back down here. I talked about the 1 minute breaking the 200 here. I've been in the trade ever since, down in here. I'm up $1,600 on 5,000. All right, with 10x leverage, just 7.74 Bitcoin trade on the Bitcoin USD. Had you been in the trading group, you'd be in gains right now with simple strategies and ideas. Even on a Sunday, you'd be making massive gains. Like you would probably get an update for this flag that's likely going to continue to the upside. Bitcoin breaking back above that weekly support at 65.5. I told you that's all we needed, and we got it, baby! Let's go! I made so much money making gains. If you listen to me, you made gains. You know, everyone says I got a system. If you're broker than me, your technical analysis don't work, baby. I don't care who you are. If you're broker than the lifers, your TA don't work as good as ours, man. Everyone has a system. Show me the money, man. Show me the money, baby. I like that you got a system. I like that you do this, but show me the money, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And on clockwork, right when the candle closes, we go from 67.3 to 67,000. Right when the candle closes. Every single time. The volatility every single time. Hey team, when I put out a referral link, this goes for Sean, can you please test the referral links for me and then get back to me and let me know if they work? That'd be a good idea. The link hasn't been working for me, and I've been telling the guy that for the last few days, but then it works for my wife, but it doesn't work for me. So heavy volatility right now at 66,900 as they start this. I just don't know why every single weekly close they do this insanity. It's just insane. Insane. Every single time. So crazy. I'm about to take profits of the trade right now just to show you how to make gains. I like it. I'm up big, so I want to take some profit. I'm up 1,300 on the trade. I really want to take the gain. Want to take that gain, baby. Stop loss could be moved to break even at this point. I can't lose money now. I love it. I'm taking my gains. I'm taking those. Let me see my 1 hour. Where's the 1 hour? Yeah, the 1 hour spent. 4 hour has legs. The daily wants to continue. I'm going to get out even if it continues. I don't care. I'm going to take my 1,300. Right? I think I just got hit off. Yeah. Yeah. So let me see here. So much is happening too fast today. Yeah, I just made 0.02 Bitcoin on the move here. Up 26% on the gain. I just took my gains. All right. Gains, baby, gains. In at 65.2, out at 67.23. I take that. I take that. I like to pay myself. I'll be back in 4 minutes. I need to relax. My heart is pumping. I'm going through a lot of adrenaline right now. You better start moving. We're going to take a look at the weekly candle close. We're going to talk about all this fun stuff you see on the screen. Looks like gibberish. I'm going to make it look clean and amazing. We're going to have a blast. If you were in my trading group, you would have getting paid right now. All right? You would have known all the hottest coins and what's going on right now. Where you would be on top of it. You'd be on top of it right now. Shout out to Sean. Thank you for the pinned comments. We appreciate it. Let's get it poppin'. Sabby coming handy to the upside. Shout out to Killer Country Music. And shout out to everybody here on the weekly candle close. It's a fire, baby. Let's go. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's keep it going. We make gains. I'm showing you how to make gains all the time. And again, I give you 1 minute scalps. I teach you about the weekly. I show you where the weekly goes. I keep us bullish or bearish depending on these macro ideas. We do the macro analysis every single Friday. We're breaking it down for you in the beige and brown, baby. Ralph Lauren. You gotta love it. Shout out to everybody here in the teacher coat with the pads, with the elbow pads. Come on, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. Appreciate each and every one of you. I want more gains and I want them now. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. How we made gains today in the trading group. Bang, bang, bang. On Friday afternoon, you saw me open up a monster trade on the 4-hour time frame. I talked about it. We broke it down. Let's look at the perpetual. I just sold my trade for 0.02 Bitcoin. One Bitcoin is 6,000. 0.01 is 600. It's about a 1,200 trade, a little more because you got some change on Bitcoin too at 67. So it's 670 times 2. It's about 1,340 in gains. I got in at 65,266 and it was a crazy trade. Let's talk about it. I was down many times, underwater, up and down. It was out of control. It was a crazy, crazy move. Anyway. Man, what a day. What I teach my students, and I go over all the time, is when you break the 1 minute 200 SMA. And I've been showing you guys this day in and day out right there. The second you got above, you open up a trade with a stop loss on the other side, massive gains. Even this would have come down low, fine. You would have lost, but you would have still been up from the entry. But you could have taken profit somewhere and when you saw the bearish div, then waited. Could even short when it goes back below. Then once it gets back above the 200, you open up another long. Both of these were monster longs. And I say this every single day on my live stream. Like anyone now that doesn't take this, like I think you're either stubborn, you're set in your ways, or you're just convinced that like you want to learn something else. I don't get it. Like it's going above one line, and you can make and I've shown it over and over again in my trading group. I actually back tested it, and then showed you guys multiple examples of it over and over again. All right. First DEX ejected back by the injective team. Get in while it's baby roll. Really. Ninja roll. Yo, Sam, you should really not miss the Dojo Dex coin. I'm already qualified for 3 airdrops and there's still time for snapshots. Get it while it's cheap. $900 in first Dex on injective back by the injective team. What could happen? Dojo trading. Yeah, Dojo swap. There's just, I have people DMing me. You got to get into the BRC now. You got to get into this. And there's 100 things. But Dojo is going to be pretty hot. And we're into it before everybody else. You told me about it almost 5-6 days ago. Baby Dojo. Airdrop, token airdrops, baby roll and ninja roll, asset baby roll, amount 7 billion, qualified for the snapshot. Interesting. Dojo swap. I might qualify just for being an injective guy, right? I hope that Baba swap, it's way up. I went to go buy it. It's not way up. That's not true. This is it right here. It's PayPal. Or PawPay, right? Or PayPal, right? It's not up massive. What are you talking about? We looked at it yesterday. It's up like 20%. That's not massive, man. Come on, don't do stuff like that. Don't make me ban you from the channel by being overzealous, all right? I don't want to do that, all right? I was going to plug you in. Yeah, right, sure. I don't care, man. I'm already plugged in. I probably knew about it before you did. You were plugged in. You need to plug somewhere else. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate you. Hey, hit my official 10x on DMTR. 1,000 in that bag. Love you, Sammy. Thank you for the DMTR video you gave way back. I will never forget that moment. Love you, brother. AERO for the win. We talked about AERO pumping. We talked about Bitcoin pumping. I gave the, AIOZ is about to make gains to 166. Only a matter of time. Anyway, let's talk about it. Let's break down what I saw happening for Bitcoin. If you're with me today, remember we had this green box, but if you were with me today, again, if I could delete all this insanity, let me calm down. Anyway, first thing I talked about was this is an inverted head and shoulder, all right? 1, 2, 3. That's pretty simple. That's a cup and a handle too, and the cup and handle broke to the upside, period. Then I kept saying we have to get back above the 200 SMA to remain bullish. We got rejected by it. We did this crazy dip, and then we were gone to the upside. However, we didn't get back above this resistance, and we're going to break that down, but getting back above the 200 SMA is a big deal. The last time we breached the 200 SMA was the beginning of our massive run from 51,000 all the way to 73. Could this be the beginning of our next run all the way up? It very well could be to 80,000. We're going to break it all down. We're going to talk about it for you, and we're going to have some fun. The most humblest at the top of the humble list. My apple pie is the crumble list. You're funny. Daniel Perez, do practice on a demo account and watch the live. You know, I'm a humble guy, but I'm also a savage. I'm a humble guy, but I am a savage. Like, if I was a fighter in a ring, I'm humble. You know, I would thank God every night. I would never talk ish on my opponent, but I'm in a ring. I would beat I would never stop. I would never stop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the same way on these charts. I don't stop. You know what I mean? And when I make gains, I'd like to make it clear I make gains. Right? And so, I'll eat humble pie all day long. I have nothing wrong with that. My mom died this year. That humbled me real fast. My mom died in front of me. You know what I mean? That set me real straight. That put my whole life in perspective. Right? Money meant nothing when your mom dies in your arms. Like, you know? So, I'm an Aries. Yeah. Anyway, so here's the deal. I just get judged by so many people all the time. I get sick of it. You know what I mean? Anyway, but blessings on blessings. Shout out to everybody here on the live. So let's take a look at our Bitcoin and our weekly. Get ready for this. The people have never seen this before. They're going to freak out when they hear this one, right? I love it. They don't even know what to do. They're not going to know what to do. They're going to be like, what? What's going on? Yeah, because when you do something that people don't normally understand, they just don't know what to do. You know what I mean? And then when you make no explanation for it, you just do you, right? You just do whatever you want. Like, they got to deal with it, right? Everybody get ready for Bitcoin. And the weekly candle close. I'm just full of a lot of adrenaline today. I'm out of my mind. And I just don't give a dang. I love you all. Let's break it down. For Bitcoin and the weekly candle close, shall we? All right. So, let's talk about it. We talked about 65.5 all single week long. We made this line right here at 65,500. Okay? And we were like, boom, boom, boom. All right? And I said this weekly candle must close back above 65.5 to remain bullish. I said if we close below this, we're going back down to 60,000, 61.4 and to 60K, right? And if we lose 60K, we could easily drop right back down here to 52,000. All right? I drew a Fibonacci from this here area to this, and boom. But you know what's interesting? Then out of nowhere, I drew a fib on the daily here from this wick, because that is a retracement. And technically, you bounced off the 886 there or the 786 area. Shout out to Zachary Grubb. Thanks for everything, Sam. We love you. And celebrate the first super chat on a live. Blessings on blessings for you. Thank you so much. Bang, bang, bang. Love you, brother. Up and down. It's lovely. I sold everything. 1 a.m. in EU, so my wife is happy about that shout. Yeah, sure. She was not happy at all. She's like, what the? Anyway, so the weekly candle closed above 55.5. I told my whole crew, I said, I don't care what happens today. I don't care what we do. I don't care what goes on. As long as we close a weekly candle above 65,500, blessed. And we did that. Look, we got back above it. Let's take a look at what happened on the weekly candle. The weekly candle opened at 68,393 and 47 cents. The high was 68,956 even. The low was 60,775 even. And the candle would close at 67,209 and 99 cents. It would go down $1,183. And 49 cents, down 1.37%. So we would open in 68.3, we would close at 67.2, and we would go down about $1,100. All right. My team is 5K strong. We're long in the high. Amen. Shout out to Chaz, the Raz Dazzler. Made 500 plus thanks to you in the last 2 days. I see Adam and Eve on the 3-month chart. Robin Hood. Does AVAX have a mascot? I haven't seen more gains on my AGX bag today. Wow. Thank you, Sammy. You gave me everything from discipline, trust, RSI, MACD, divs, baby. Appreciate the lessons and the knowledge every single day. Shout out to PS5, Future of Gaming. We're not done yet. I'm not done yet. I got more to give you. I haven't even breached the top of what I can give you, man. You think you got enough? I'm going to give you even more, baby. Our relationship is just getting started. Blessings on blessings for everybody here to be alive. So beautiful buy pressure to the upside. Unbelievable that we closed above the previous weekly support. That's just a big deal for me. Let's head on into our 3-day chart. 3-day chart showing a massive green candle reversing the last 9 days of red. Does that mean we're out of the water yet? There's no guarantees. But I mean, this flag's starting to technically, break out of the trend. And I keep saying, hey, there's a chance that we need to make some type of ascending triangle here. So we could come up, come back down, and we're not out of the water 100% yet. But I mean, we closed above that weekly support. That was so big for me. Had we closed below that, you would have seen me come to the stream like, I would have been happy like I usually am. But I would have been like, hey, everyone, we got to talk about it. It would have been more like an emergency stream. Instead, we're just balling out of control at 67,000 right now in a great mood. All right. Hey, I'm trying to get into trading. Don't try, man. What if I told you I was going to try to live stream next week? Hey, guys, I'm gonna try to be on my stream tomorrow. Does anyone feel confident about me being there? No. You can't try to do things. You have to do them. Trying is the worst word in the English language. Throw it out of the window. Get rid of it. Stop using it. Just erase it from your mind. You can try food. That's about it. All right? You don't want to try anything else. I'm dead serious. Look, and again, everyone gets mad when I say that because I'm highly critical. Because I don't give them the response that they're used to, right? I don't talk like a normal person, so I talk a little vicious, like tough love type of thing. And I'll say, listen, like, I don't try, bro. Like, that's the worst word. Like, don't use that word around me. Don't tell me you're going to try to do something for me. I'm never going to believe you. Tell me you're going to do it, or tell me you're going to do the best you can to do it. Everything in God's power. You're going to use everything in God's power to get it done. All right? But don't you dare tell me you're going to try to do something. What if I tried to run the trading group? Hey, guys, I'm going to try to run a trading group. I'm going to see how it goes. Come on, man. See, the second I use the word, you guys don't have much faith in me, do you? But people get angry when I go the other way. Not angry, but they get uptight when I go the other way. They're like, dude, I'm just saying tribe. I'm like, but don't use it. Get rid of the word. You know what I mean? That word can hold you back in so many ways, shapes, and forms. I'm telling you, I'm adamant about getting rid of that word. I get rid of that word, I get rid of fear, and I get rid of want and need. Try, want, and need. 3 worst words in your life. You exchange and worry. You don't worry about anything because fear doesn't exist. You can be concerned about something. You can have concern for something, meaning you're focused on it and you're going to use what you can to figure it out. You can be concerned, but not worried. Worry is a waste of time. Fear does not exist. Okay? I don't ever try anything. I just do it. Want to try me? Funny, right? Do or do not. There is no try. Exactly. Isn't that in Star Wars, man? Isn't that Obi-Wan Kenobi? Same thing. All these lessons have been told to us since day one. So look, the 21's away from price action. We could still dump down to the 21. It's still not, we're not out of the water yet. We could still come down to the 618 Fibonacci level at 59,000. All right. It's great. Right now, today, we can rejoice. We broke above 65.5. But we got to hold that level. We got to keep that. And we got to start to show that we can get back above resistance at that next candle close about 68,250. Shout out to me. I tried to be here on time. Exactly. And you weren't, right? So, didn't make it because you tried. You know what I mean? You should have just been here on time. 8 p.m. Simple sauce. Yoda said it. Yeah, you're right. Yoda did said it. I never watched all the Star Wars. Not one of them. I've never watched the whole Star Wars. Maybe one of them. Return of the Jedi. I was never into it. My dad didn't let me watch movies. I didn't watch Rambo. I didn't watch Star Wars. So I'm sorry. I'm not a freak. I don't know everything you guys know. I tried to get poor. Yeah, me too. It just didn't work out too well. I tried so hard to get poor. I just, somehow it just, no matter how hard I tried, just couldn't do it. The one thing I quit is quit being poor. I quit doing that. I quit being poor, Bang, bang, bang. Fall asleep through it all. Funny. What can I use to find account? Do I have to use Bitcoin or can I send USDC? You can send anything you want, man. Yeah. Overrated franchise. Fell asleep through it all. Stop me on my man. Anyway, so this is the levels that we're watching here on the 3-day chart. All right. I recreate this almost every single day for you. And what's interesting, if you're a wick guy and you took the wicks here, you kind of did bounce off the 886 or the 786 on the daily in a way. But I'm more, that goes against my traditional teachings. But again, so did Sammy Cup and Handy and a lot of things that I've been doing, right? And they plan out. So I don't follow anyone's sauce, and I don't need to. I created my own sauce by sitting in the charts for days and for years. You'll find your own sauce too if you sit here for years. I didn't have to watch another YouTuber. I didn't have to learn anyone else's stuff. I didn't have to study anyone else's stuff. I learned the basics, and then I sat in the charts until I learned my own sauce. All right? And now I can teach you guys things that I know are true. Like once you come back to the 21-day moving average. Like when price pumps up, you have to come back to the 21. Facts on likes. This is what you need. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. I greatly appreciate it. So look at this key level here. 87,000 out of the flag. That is a breakout on the daily chart. The chart, the daily looks really nice. Stokes are low. We have hidden bullish divergence. You got to know your divergences. Yes, baby. I love you. I love you. She's so sweet, man. I've been watching for you for a while. You've helped me so much. Thank you, bro. God bless you, man. Thank you for coming. Yeah, words have energy, so you know what you say. Exactly. That's why you live in love every single day, because you want to be encompassed in the love frequency. 110%. All right. Can you look at UMB also looking ready to pop? Seller just made a nice move on the live. All you need is that 200 SMA. It's called the Sammy Sauce. You learn the life of a lifer in trading, and I just met my brother Lifer. Amen. Can you look at Umbrella also looking ready to pop? I actually did look at Umbrella earlier, like 2 to 3 days ago, and it had my sauce on it. It looked nice. All right, so we're bullish. Everything looks great. Let's look at the bearish scenario. Let's talk about what didn't happen and what we would like to happen. So we made our trade. You saw me. I sold my trade at 67,100, which was a beautiful sell. Right when the weekly candle closed, I decided there was going to be volatility, and I took my gains. Now, I had a great entry. That entry probably might become that could be a 2-month entry. That could have been solid because it was below that weekly. Is Delta Dental H? Why are you asking me that? I don't know, man. I'll read the testimonial, and you will see. Come to us live, and you will see best market analysis around. Shout out to Christine Morales. We love you. And again, most people just so many people know that now. And it's fun. I used to sit there and think I had to, hey, listen, look at my. Now I know so many people have watched me and made massive gains. So many people have changed their lives. So many people have done some amazing things with what I've taught them. And then I've gotten over 1,000 people have written me and said, hey, man, you've changed my life, bro. Maybe over 5,000 people. I have testimonial after testimonial. So please check Bitcoin on the 4-hour, bro. Looks quite bearish. Ooh, you sound like a bear. I always do that. Don't worry. Leave me be. Let me do my thing. All right. So let's take a look here at the daily. You must be new because I go over Bitcoin on the 4-hour every single day. So we know you're new on the channel. So let's take a look here at Bitcoin. Inside of the falling wedge. All right. It broke out, broke back inside. Had the shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. However, I don't care how bullish we are. We must get back above 68,000. Right? You can see, where did this candle open? 68,245. So 68.3, 68,250. If you can't close a daily candle back above this level, expect more downside. This could be a shoulder, a head, and kind of a shoulder. It doesn't mean we're definitely going to the upside. I just want to make that very clear. All right. Yeah, we know all about Doge. That thing is moving. And we gave it to the trading group for days. Stack was posting it 5 or 6 days ago. It's kind of like old news for us, but I did put it out on this morning stream, and it looks like it's going to continue to pump. It's not old news. I'm not being. We were into it 5 days ago. You know what I mean? Tussle at the VWAP. Could get close to the daily, the weekly, over the POC. Yeah. Bowden doing damage too. Arrow banging to the upside. You should get in the habit of using. Shout out told you 4 hours is defo bearish on the 4-hour time frame. I don't know. Will definitely help you out more than you think. Just look at this community. This is real. This is the place to be. Amen. Imagine the gains I made from high doodles, high punks, all the high coins, Sabby, and the lifers. Dude, when we went on that high coin run, it was insane. It really was. I was looking for your stream today at 7 a.m. I didn't see you. It's not on at 7 a.m. So that's why you didn't see me. Yeah. How about some Algo Sam? Update on the way. I got you, lifers. Funny. Can you check the 4-hour, brother? What price target for AIOZ? 1 minute Bitcoin hard dump. It's not a hard dump. I'm watching this right here. We're at 66,900. It's not that bad of a dump at all. Let me show you guys. Let's slow it down, everybody. All right. So right now, you can see that we have daily, resistance. Look at the high volume node right there. You see it? And we couldn't get back above 67,242 as well. All right. So I bring this up a little bit, but I'd like to see Bitcoin break back above 68,400, 68.5 really, for me to feel like we can get, and again, then our next resistance is going to be 71.5 and then the all-time high. So once we close a daily candle above 68,500, I just feel like it's going to be it's going to be like we basically hit the all-time high, right? Now we broke this trend line and we're outside of it, and we even came and retested it. This weekend was sketchy. We went really low a couple times, and it looked like we were going to go down to 59,000. I think we even hit 60,770, I think, on Friday night. My trade was underwater at $500 a couple times. A couple times it was underwater. The trade that I just took off for $1,300. You know what I mean? But I stick to my key levels, and I just watch price action, and I don't budge on emotion. You know what I mean? So 22 hours still has legs, and the daily still has, look, the daily is just getting started. All right? The hidden bullish divergence has me kind of freaking, swing up to swing up. It has me saying, hey, man, this could be bigger than we realize. Let's move on into the 8-hour, the daily. The 8 hours a little high. The 6 hours at resistance too. Shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder. Look, this was a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder that definitely broke the neckline. I pointed this out. This is what we traded today on the 1 hour time frame. We're going to get to that in a second. So the 4 hour. 4 hours, you could say, yes, it's bearish. It's in what's called, looks like a rising wedge. But you could say the rising wedge broke out. See? Now you're trying to come and retest that rising wedge. But you do have a resistance on the 4 hour time frame, for sure. Right? And let's just zoom in to see what's going on. Remove the moving averages for a second here. I got a big point of control. Look, we wicked right to the POC, right? Which is kind of the neckline of this weird inverted head and shoulder. You had this shoulder, head, this right shoulder. You broke to the upside, right? That was the 1 hour that I pointed out. And again, I have seen coins just do double tops up here and pump crazily. So I've seen stuff like this, and we've just pumped out of control. The smaller time frames are going to give us the story here, but I made a perfect sell. Bitcoin was at 67. Wow, it went to 67.7. Wow. I mean, I wish I had sold that exact top, but I still was super proud of, you gotta pay yourself. You gotta pay yourself. I'm going to say that again. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. But you gotta pay yourself. Okay? Period. All right? You gotta pay yourself. I'm the guy that shows you my entire portfolio on my weekly screen shares. I show it heck here. You see it. I made $7,000 today. I showed my trading group $7,000 on a Saturday. This is what I'm doing on a daily basis. I'm showing you how we do it every single day. I'm showing you my swing trades, what I'm getting into, what I'm getting out of. Most of the time, I'm showing you right here in front of everybody. All right? So I believe I'm one of the most transparent. I've watched all the other YouTubers. They're great, and I've learned a lot. I've never seen a piece of their portfolio. Not one. I'm just stating facts. I love everybody. I'm just stating the facts. I want to show you so you can learn with me. I want to take you to another level. I want to show you how insane it gets, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah, I mean, let's take a look here. And the reason, look, here's a testimonial here. Been following Crypto Lifer for over 2 months and learned so much from the Discord and from the live streams. I could do trades on my phone at work with minimal losses. And on the computer when off work, have more accurate trades. I want to thank God for putting Crypto Lifer in my path to financial success. I'm so thankful that I found Crypto Lifer and Master Friend. They've taught me so much, not only about charting and price action, but about myself. Much love and gratitude to you guys and all the peeps who make this group shine. This is just the beginning. I'm excited to see where we'll all be in the next several years. I mean, it goes on and on. Thank you, Crypto Lifer. Just by watching and learning the process, I turned $10 into $200 today. Appreciate you in the process. I have a long-term picture in mind. And this just goes on. I watched Sam for over a year, almost every episode, and I just threw out my other strategies out the window this year. I'm over 80 wins in a row since February. Big thanks to Sam and big thanks to Master Friend. Board type crow, man. You know what I mean? Bro, I took a one-on-one with you in 2021. Came back to say thank you for blessing me and my family with the knowledge. You helped me secure my first Bitcoin. Let's get some more. Drew C. I mean, there's thousands of people around the world, and this goes on and on. I have more testimonials than anyone I've ever seen. I've never seen it. It goes on. There's thousands. Like thousands. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Like, you could sit here, I think, for days. Just keep going. Look at the testimonials. We'll just stop random, you know. You're the man, lifer, a beast, unstoppable, motivation. Sammy Cup Handy. Just join the 99. What an amazing trading group. The sheer amount of valuable content is totally worth it. Appreciate you, lifer. It just goes on, man. Anyway, I'm here to show you guys what we do, not what we've done. All right. Bitcoin, we have a full moon coming too as well. All right. So let's talk about it. The 4-hour does look overbought. Curving on the stochastics. All right. It's okay. Let's bring this up. We have 4-hour resistance become support, and we'll bring this down a little bit. So we have support for on the 4-hour at 66,002 and about 65.8. Okay. And then this key, I'll look 65.1. So this is my two areas I'm going to watch closely. All right. If you break 65.250, you're coming back down to 65.200. All right. So you break 66.250, you're coming back down to 65.200. All right. Overbought on the stochastics as well. All right. So here's the deal. And then our next level of like heavy resistance would be like right about here. Heavy support. You have a high volume node sticking out in the VRVP. So these are the levels I would be paying attention to right now. And then I'm going to flip on the moving averages. Yeah, see, we pumped pretty fast away for the 21. But look, we're getting tight moving averages. They're getting closer together. That tells me we're likely going to consolidate into some type of shape like this. And Bitcoin's likely going to make some type of smaller flag first before it breaks on out. Look for the 4-hour. It may take 12 to 16 hours, maybe even 20 of sideways and downward price action. We'd interact with the 21, and this could continue back to the top of the channel here to the upside. I'll get rid of this. We don't need it here, but this is what I'm starting to see. I'm projecting into the future. And so you'd like to see this stoke kind of turn and half turn sideways. So we'd like to see the stokes maybe like either double top up here or just come on and, go that way or just go halfway through and turn. You don't want to break 65,200. All right. Now that we've closed the weekly candle back above support, it's like, it's great, but we got to solidify now. And then, of course, we had the weird move at the end of the night. That's what happens on Wednesday night, Sunday night into Monday morning. It's always heavy volatility. There's always strange business going on. I want to join the group. Let me in, Sammy. Come on in, baby. I can't wait to see you. But jump on in. Seriously, hit cryptolifer.com. It's the pin link at the top here. And just jump on in. Get the knowledge you deserve. I know what coins are going to be hot in the next week. I already made the plays. I already bought into the things that are going to be hot. This week we're going to get paid, and I'm pretty sure I know why. But again, I could be wrong. But I got the narratives. I got the coins, and I got the ideas. All right? This thing still looks good to me, though, like it could make a pretty big move. It's called PayPal. PayPal on Solana. $4 million market cap, right? I thought this Sol card was going to be hot. This looks hot. And D card. See, this we went over, and I said this looks hot inside the flag. Remember, I put it out this morning. I said, man, this is probably going to be pretty big. Or yesterday, whenever I put it out. Look at that, 72% gains. Look at it in this just upward trend. You just want to see it hit that trend line and bounce. Might even hold this support here. It might make a trend line. But I just see this thing continuing. It's got a $28 million market cap. You can use the coin, I'm pretty sure, to buy and sell stuff with the card they give you. I mean, I just think it's going to be, the card for all your crypto needs. Sol card? No KYC Sol card? Are you kidding me? No KYC Solana card? I mean, that's in real life cash. I mean, that's all you got to tell me. I'm done. And it's a small meme coin with a $28 million market cap. And again, this could go to zero. I don't know how substantial it is, but the story seems great. 1,800, 173. This guy sold 4,600. Why do you have to be such a party pooper, man? Mr. Pixel QIQ. Dang, man. I'm gonna follow that one. Little dolphin. Since 1 day in 17. Anyway, I like this coin. I think it's hot over time. All right, my top memes that I'm into right now are Brett. All right, I'm holding Brett down right now. And Brett actually did bounce nicely from 2 cents all the way back up to 3.9. So Brett had a nice move today. And it defied the head and shoulder. So Brett went up about 39%, maybe a little more, 40. And it had a shoulder head and a right shoulder that it definitely defied. And now we're looking for something, consolidative like this. And a chance it makes its next leg to the upside here. And Brett makes some gains back to 9 cents. So I like what I'm seeing for Brett. I'm in it. And I like Normie too. I'm in Normie. And I'm in the coin. When I talk about a coin, I tell you I'm in it. Normie's in this beautiful flag. Very small market cap, 91. Just getting started. So, and again, we were looking at Normie down there at 7 cents. It did break up to 10 cents. Normie is up technically on the day. A little sell there. A lot of people selling their Normie real quick. At the end of the week. AIOZ is on my radar. I own this coin too as well. I see 166 coming. Bang. And again, I don't shill projects. If someone called, hey, will you talk about a coin? I won't do that. I won't take money to talk about a coin. I just won't. Now, if I really like the project and I research it and it makes sense to me, then there's a chance I might kind of, but I'll say, hey, everyone, I really like this project and we work together, but I still feel kind of weird. I just don't do it. I just grab something here. Anyway, drinking coconut water tonight. I love this kind of coconut water. This is like the highest end brand. It tastes so dang good though. So sweet. All right, so Bitcoin inside of a flag, and it's likely going to come back and test the 21-day moving average. Whenever you get that far of a move, especially on the 4-hour, away from the 21. But look, we definitely broke out of this trend line. So the cool thing is you can extend this trend, and you could say, if Bitcoin breaks back inside this level, we're going to drop right back down to 61,275. That's kind of what we were looking at. Let's move forward to the 1 hour. See, we came here, we tested this trend line. On that wick, it looked like we were going to wick into it, and then we wicked right back up. Then I made this flag, and I said, man, Bitcoin just has to get back above the 200 on the 1 hour. Once it did that, we were gone. So you can use my system on many different time frames. Once you get above the 15, it's gone. Once you get above this level, it's gone. You get it? You can also short this way. Once you get below, you short the market. You pick your time frame that you really like to use this on and just stick to it, and you will make gains. It's you know what I mean? If you can control your emotions, it's very likely you can make some gains. Look, all you have to know is how to trade an inverted head and shoulder. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. Tight moving averages. Then you bring this in here and you can see that it's a symmetrical triangle. Like this is what I was watching all day, right? Top trend, bottom trend, right? Measured move to the upside. Put you at 68,500 if we can get there. All right. So now let's take a look at our 1 hour. Our 1 hour is also overbought on the stochastics. Away for the 21. But look, the 21's crossing the 200 SMA. I've back-tested this. It's a very bullish sign. Whenever you see the 21 coming up into the 200 SMA, like this, see it? The yellow line is my 200, the 21. And why do I call it an SMA? It's a simple moving average or just a moving average. Some people call them simple. Some people call them the moving average. So let's take a look at what's happening here for Bitcoin in the smaller time frame. All right. The 1 hour you can see has support kind of right where we're at 66,400. We lose that. We're going to come tussle, see this gap here, and come back to this high volume node at about 65.3. We lose that, we're going to come back down to this area at about 63,400. Again, like I showed you, we'd have to lose this. We have two pretty nice support lines. This and this, both pretty nice support. Look. Resistance, resistance, resistance. A gap in the VRVP that we made it through. So I'd like to see the 1 hour make a flag here. All right? Maybe a smaller flag. Doesn't have to be too big. So I'd be watching the 1 hour for a flag. We wake up tomorrow with a 1 hour flag, and what does it suggest? It suggests that, Grayscale's done selling. The outflows are done, and they're going to start buying again. The halving is coming so soon. So, it's only a matter of time at this point, right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for the 1,375 people here on the live. 460 likes, $65 in chat revenue. 11 new members. Wow, that's amazing. We appreciate you all for being here, and we thank you. But we got the nice hash countdown here. 22 days. I'm getting goosebumps, man. I'm freaking out right now. 22 days? I can't even, Like, I feel like a 16-year-old girl about to have her sweet 16 birthday, man. Or like, you know, a Girl Scout about to have her first Girl Scout cookie. Like, this is insane. I am boyish. Wow. Like, 22 days for the Bitcoin's having April 16th, a week after my birthday, my 41st. I'm going to turn 41 and everything's going to just be amazing. I told you Gala was liking get a pump too. Gala did look nice. Hash rate, Bitcoin and Cas battle. Nah. That's not happening. What do you mean, Lou? He says price lost to 200 SMA is supporting it to price dropping it. Looks like Adam and Eve bottom forming on the 4-hour to me. Interesting. My ICP don't care about Bitcoin. Bang, bang, bang. I'm an ICP too, man. We're going to talk about that in a second. That was the trade of the day. I also gave you trade of the week today in the trading group. It's a lot of trades that are very obvious to me for the next few days that are likely going to pump to the upside, and I like what I'm seeing for these trades. So, Berkey, his cast, love it. We love our cast, man. I've been in Caspa so early. We were trading Caspa at a penny, everybody, at a penny, and some people got into it, I think, when it was like a tenth of a penny. So, if you want the best Bitcoin pairs, join the trading group. I'm going to put them in the trading group tonight, but I'm not going to put them out on the live. So you got to join that trading group if you want to see the BTC pairs. I talked about ICP making massive gains earlier today in the trading group. I went over it, and I said I'm in this trade personally. So let's talk about it. Let's break it down. See, I'm having an issue with my CoinStats link. When I hit the link, I get this. See? Does anyone get this too? Try to delete it. And I deleted my cookies. I even flushed the DNS. I did everything I could. I don't know why this is happening. I don't know why. But I would love you guys to use my CoinStats link. Is anyone able to use the CoinStats link in Discord? Can I get confirmation that this is working? If this works, someone put a big check right there. If it works, can you put a green check? Just so I know. I need to know. You know, it's not working for me, and I don't understand. Not for me. Yeah, no work for me. Zachary Grube. Yeah, the VPN was not on. Didn't work for me. All right, I'm taking it down. Yeah, there's something wrong with the link. He keeps saying it works for him, but it doesn't work for us. Yeah. I'll test and look at it tonight. Please do, man. There's something going on with it. Yeah. CoinStats has acted up lately. My analytics isn't loading. Okay. Works for me. Works for me. It would be funny for the halving occurred. So some people it's working for, some people it's not. I don't have a VPN on. That's the thing. You know what I mean? So I don't know why. I don't have a VPN on. But maybe it's some extra protection that I'm getting. I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe it's like, yeah, it's another type of threat protection. I don't know. Is the VIP Zoom you said you were going to add a chat only for altcoin chart? Are you still going to do that? Yes. Don't worry, man. I do everything I say I'm going to do. It takes a few days for us to implement things that I want to get implemented. Don't question me, boy. Bro, have you ever... yeah, bro, you have a scammer. Yeah, you know how many scammers using my name, bro? It's been happening for 5 years, bro. I'm kind of like a known person on the internet now. Like, this is obvious stuff, bro. All right? Also, I'm on Twitter with a check mark, man. So if you don't see a blue check, it ain't me. All right? And I'm the real Crypto Lifer on Instagram. Just one name, the real Crypto Lifer. And I'm gonna get the check on Instagram next week. All right? All right. Anyway. So the 1 hour away from the 21-day moving average. That's going to come back. You know, we'd like to get a bounce on the 15 or the 7. They are oversold, and they're looking like we're going to do that. So look for the bounce here out of these flags. Look for this bounce here. Something like that. Okay? And I played you no eat, no pay, my man. I did play you no eat, no pay, just so you had it. All right. Lifer, can you look at the 1 hour Bitcoin chart from January 10th to January 24th? It looks so similar to what's going on now. I'm not going to do that today, but maybe later on. I appreciate it, though. Yeah. I can't. I have too much going on in the show today that I have planned to get done, and if I start doing all that, I'll get lost in the sauce. I appreciate you, though. All right. So here's this falling wedge about to break up on the 15-minute time frame. Let's take a look at the 7-minute too as well. All right. 7-minute is also very oversold. Previous support is resistant. Previous resistance is support. We want to see if this level can hold and get a bit of a bounce here on the 7-minute time frame for Bitcoin. All right. And dude, I sold that local top like a boss during the countdown. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know why? You got to take, you know what it was is I wanted to show the gain on the live stream. And my ego was like, show it, But if I waited longer, I would have lost money. So I had to take it during the countdown. So the measured move here, if you continue to the upside, will take you to about 69,800. And then we'll be talking on that $70,000 door, knocking on that door. And it's going to be pretty nice. You are literally on Twitter right now. Yeah. Yeah. I'm on X right now. Yes, I know. I am on X as we speak. You can watch me on X right now. All right. How come I'm not live right now? I should be live right now. That's weird. How come I'm not live, Sean? On Twitter, bro. No live stream. Taking my girl to the spa. See? I never do that. I take my girl to the spa and I live stream. You can always get it in. It's weird. How come we're not live streaming to Twitter right now, Sean? Did we make a mistake? Or maybe we are, right? But we should be. Maybe we are. I just can't see it. Sean, you forgot to hit X today, man. I don't know why, bro. I don't know why, man. You forgot X today, Sean. Look. No click on the X. Why? Why? Why did we mess that up? We're supposed to be on X every single day. Let's go, baby. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see us on live. I don't see us live streaming here on Twitter, man. Has that been off for a while? See, I always catch the details, man. What is at Twitter? Hey, what is that? Never heard of that. Anyway, so here's the flag of the 7-minute. Likely going to pump to the upside here. All right. Yeah, I was going to. Yeah, someone made a mistake today. We stream to X every single day. You know what I mean? What is this? You guys are wasting. I don't know. I'm like, you got to be in the moment. Y'all don't let this past keep from living your future. Amen. You're not live on X, bro. I know. I should be. I go live every day on X. Something happened. It's a button that's got to be, everybody knows, my team, everyone, when you do restream, you got to click the X link. I think we know that. It was just someone made a mistake. Someone made a mistake. Like I was live this morning on X, right? I better been. Or this is like an ongoing problem. March 23rd. Oh, wow. So this thing wasn't done even this morning either. So something happened to, you see, every day I'm live. See, look, the 23rd I wasn't live either. So that button got unclicked and no one checked it but me. See, I have a staff of 3 people, but no one noticed that I wasn't live on except for me. Dude, the CEO, man, I'm telling you, the CEO, bro, there's something about it. I don't know what it is, but you'll catch it all. You know what I mean? I love my team. They're amazing. I'm pointing it out that if you're not on your game on your company, I don't care how many people you pay. I don't care how many things will slide through the cracks, and you have to be on it. I'm telling you right now, you have to be on it. You have to be on it. You can't assume everyone's getting it done, because the second you do that, there's things that are slipping out. All right. And you got to just, you got to be on them. You got to be on them. Got to be on them. And you never know, there could be a reason for it. Maybe Twitter was down for a moment. I always give my team the benefit of the doubt because they're such hard workers. You know what I mean? See, you guys can't make decisions and not tell me, though. I never knew we weren't streaming to Twitter anymore. I would like to keep streaming to Twitter, please. I don't want to stop streaming to Twitter. I want to stream to Twitter forever. I love being on X. It's really important to me. All right? And that's a decision I'm making. And again, please don't make decisions, whatever, who cares? I'm over it. But from now on, you will listen to me, John, and we will stream to X. All right? Please. All right? All right, so 66,586. You know what I mean? I didn't know that we weren't doing that anymore. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. Thank you, Shano. Appreciate it, brother. If you guys are going to do something, tell me when you're going to do it. You know what I mean? Say, hey, by the way, we're going to stop streaming to Twitter. And maybe it's said, but it has to be put in writing or something or told to my wife. You know what I mean? Let's make Sam meme coin on Solana. Call it egg day. It's got to be called egg day or something that makes fun of me or something. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's see if this 50-minute or the 7-minute could give us the bounce back to the upside here. I do want to, because if that gives us a bounce, we go sideways. What will happen is, this is like the best case scenario. But the more likely scenario is we do get the bounce on the 7 or the 5, but it's not amazing. And what it does is just make sure that this candle doesn't break 66.4, and it just turns this into a flag. And if this goes into a flag, we can get our continuation to the upside here. March Madness is fun, but making money is a lot funner. I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? I used to watch a lot of basketball, but now I watch a lot of chart. You know what I mean? I like the nicer things in life, you know, not the bleacher seats. So take a look at this. Let's take a look here, right? I want to see this 21 come and touch price action. I want to see this go sideways on the 1 hour. Now, could we just continue to dump? We may. Sad to say. And if we lose the 200 SMA on the 1 hour, I will flip bearish. It's not going to be a good sign. All right? We do not want to go back below this yellow line on the 1 hour time frame. That's the first indication that things aren't going your way. All right? It is a rising wedge. If we look at it closely. And rising wedges break down 68% of the time. All right? So, just, you know. So watch this roll tide. You have to pay close attention to what Sam is showing. Yeah. So watch this really closely, this 1 hour time frame in the flag. You do not want to lose the 200 SMA. The 21 crossing the 200 is a very, very good sign. Look, I'll show you this throughout the world. I like to show you guys things that make you amazing. Look, let's go back to the 1 hour time frame on AIOZ. Before it had its massive pump, what did we get? We got the 1 hour to cross the 200 right there. We're right there for Bitcoin. Right there. And we're right on it. Big pump came from there. Right there, the 1 hour is crossing the 200. Big pump came from there. Right there, the 1 hour crossed the 200. All those times. We could look at Tesla on the 1 hour. We could look at any asset in the world. It doesn't have to even, you know, and we could look at any time frame at any time, any place. Look there, the 21 crossed the 200. Big pump happened after that. Right there, the 21 crossed, or it was pumping, but we got a big pump. Right there, the 21 crossed, a little bit of a pump there. And here's where the 21 made it move after a dip. If it happens after a dip, like this is what Bitcoin dumped. Bitcoin looks a lot like this. Look, it dumped, broke the 200, and we're getting back above the 200 now. Massive move back to the upside, right? Here it is again, the 21 crossing the 200 on the 1 hour time frame. I'm not saying it's guaranteed to happen, but it's a very bullish sign. It's a pre-golden cross. So these are latent signals. If you wait for the golden cross, you will wait all day. But if you front run the golden cross by buying into the pre-golden cross, which is the 21 crossing the 200, you're likely to be in some gains. So I expect a bounce here on the 7 and the 15 minute out of this flag to the upside. And I expect it pretty soon. All right. Based off the stochastics, the MACD, and what I'm seeing. And where's my RSI? It's missing. What do we got going on over here? And I just ate a giant ribeye with sweet potatoes and broccoli. And then what me and my wife do is we get that like fresh cranberry juice, not the one with sugar in it, like tart cranberry. We mix it with salsa water and limes, and we make our own little like tart cranberry juice drink. And it's amazing. It's refreshing, and it has like it has no sugar in it, like only natural like fruits, you know, from the cranberry. And cranberry also is an parasitic, it basically really can kill parasites in your body, right? So Helps urinary tract infections, all sorts of stuff. I like the cranberry juice, man. Remember in the Departed? What are you drinking? Cranberry juice. Get him. Hey, get this kid a cranberry juice. What else get him a cranberry juice. What are you drinking? Cranberry juice. I love that. You got me drooling over here. Yeah, we make our bubbly water and do that. Amen. I love it. So I see Bitcoin getting a bounce here on the 7-minute, and these altcoins, all they needed was confirmation that Bitcoin wasn't going to dump. Bitcoin goes sideways or pumping. The fact that Bitcoin pumped, that's really good for the altcoin. So let's watch this flag of the 7-minute. Let's make sure Bitcoin doesn't break back below the key levels for Bitcoin, really. Just want to see that the 7-minute flag's out, the 1-hour flag's out. Tomorrow morning, we're ready to go. We don't want to lose 65,800. That's going to be my line on the sand. We break that, then we probably break 65.5, and then this is all just kind of a bull trap. What I love about it, too, is I'm not bearish unless we break back inside the bigger triangle. I mean, the bigger falling wedge. And then we know we're going to come to the bottom of the wedge. So we know exactly what's going to, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is how that would break us. And then we would lose the 15-minute or the 1-hour 200 SMA first. That's the first 200 SMA you're going to watch. Okay? And we would lose 66.4, then 65.8, like I told you. And then you lose this, and then we'd come back to the pattern, and then we would take a short back down here. I may not short immediately, but once I see these levels break, if I lose the 1-hour 200 SMA, I'm bearish. Until we lose that, I have to remain bullish for Bitcoin. So we're already getting a bounce, just as I said we would, to the upside. Look, a massive bounce, right? We talked about it. I said 66.5, we would like to see a bounce. You got low stochastics in the 15 and the 7. That tells you you're going to get a reversal to the upside here. I'm locked in and loaded right now. I only do price action all day long for Bitcoin. I did it this morning, 7 in the morning. I did it throughout the day. It was a Sunday. And I probably charted Bitcoin for 4 to 5 hours on and off all day long, maybe even more. And so if you meet anyone that's obsessed with just charting Bitcoin, it's me. It's all I do every single day. I get paid to chart Bitcoin every day, right? Like all I have to do is chart Bitcoin and my life is good. If I keep watching Bitcoin, then all the altcoins fall in and then we have our movement. We're good to go. Massive pump. I mean, that's not a massive pump. I don't know who says that. Cranberry juice, bubbly, in Crystal Head. Funny. No Crystal Head. Isn't that Dan Aykroyd's vodka? Or that's Crystal Skull or whatever? The amount of knowledge you gave me, I can't express how much emotion I feel for you being there as a mentor. Thank you, Sammy. To you and yours. Love you. I understand that, because if you really pick up what I put down, you'll be able to trade for the rest of your life. And you'll be able to see the markets in a new way. So, blessings on blessings for everybody out here. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate you all. And Sean, I love you, man. I got tough love to everybody, but I love all you guys. You know that. I just want us to be the best. That's all. I want us to be amazing. I want us to be the best. I don't want anyone to be able to criticize us. I want us to be 100% about everything we do. All right? And look, I even showed this to the trading group earlier today inside this flag that it would eventually break to the upside. This flag would eventually fall out and break on out. Inverted head and shoulder once we got above the 200 SMA. Man. And I give you the 1 minute and the 1 hour just to kind of give you this duality, right? As long as the 4 hour kept price above the 200 MA, we're bullish. As long as we close a weekly candle above 65.5. And now the 1 hour just got above the 200 SMA. Watch this 1 minute flag I posted. It looks like a dual time frame chart. The 1 minute and the 1 hour. And I'm showing you the trade that I'm in. It's long and we're still banging on them. What an amazing day it is to be alive. And I sold the local top on the live in front of you guys. So here I am posting ICP. And we got into ICP at 4, what was it at, earlier today at what, about, I'll look at the price that I got into it at. But I love what I'm seeing here for ICP. All right. And, wow, hold on. And I never even bought ICP before this. Like, I'd never owned it before. Yeah, so I got in at like 14. Dude, this is crazy. I got into ICP at 14.20 this morning. I told my trading group. So what I did is last night I got into TON. Let's break it down. I got to show you what I've been doing. It's been crazy. So last night, or Friday night, I know that memes on base are going crazy. Okay? So I get word of memes on base going crazy. And I'm like, oh my God, memes on base are going crazy. And so I see TON sitting here, right? And I see TON at like 424 and I get in. and it rips up to like 530, 521. And then I sell TON at like 515. Or no, I think it was at 520, 520. I'll show you exactly because I don't like making it up. I can't remember, but I'll show you exactly what I did. I sold it at 518. I got in at 438 and 424. 438 was a smaller position though. My bigger position was in at 424. I sold at 518. I then flipped those gains from ICP in at 1421. And now I'm up big on ICP as well, right? $6,000. So like I've just taken this money and just continued to roll it, right? And now I could even sell now and go back into TON. TON and they're both hot right now, right? This isn't a flag, a likely going to continue to my target and some. This is so hot because people are getting into memes on TON. So they don't really care about the price of TON. You have to understand that. See, as a speculative investor, I like to do this. I like to know where everyone's speculating and not even do what they do. I don't even need to buy a TON meme. I don't need to give a dang. And again, there's a lot of money. I probably make even more money on a TON meme than I will on TON itself. TON, whatever you want to call it, the onion, the Telegram network, right? Whatever, the Telegram coin. But the idea is this, you want to see this continue to pump, baby. And I see 637 coming. We got in at 424. And I told you I was getting in. I said exactly what I was doing in my trading group. It was very clear as day to me. We love Marv in live sub count spamming with no super chat, Don't dig for gold, sell the shovels. I saw a ton at $1, but unlimited supply, I don't know. If you can do well for a while. Yeah, you got to understand, man, don't be afraid of limited supply. Just learn about when something is hot. You know what I mean? Because if it has an unlimited supply, but people are in it in that day, the supply is what it is that day. I get you long term, but Ethereum has an unlimited supply too, man. I don't know, what do you say about that? Everybody, Ethereum does not have a fixed supply. You know that, right? I think how many people don't know that? I think everyone goes, oh, Bitcoin over Ethereum. Ethereum's got 21 million. I mean, Bitcoin has 21 million. Ethereum does not have a fixed supply. You know that, right? I think a lot of people that own Ethereum don't even know that. How many people own Ethereum and don't even know that it doesn't have a fixed supply? Look, fully dilute. Look at max supply right there, infinity. The max supply is infinity to Ethereum. How many people don't know that? How many people have been in crypto for a long time? You don't even know Ethereum has an infinity supply. That's why I'm not into Ethereum like Bitcoin. That's why I don't own millions of dollars worth of Ethereum. You see what I mean? So, I don't know. I was unaware. See? A lot of people were unaware of that because they assume that Ethereum has a fixed supply like Bitcoin or all the other hot coins in the game. Not the case. Like EGLD. Like I'd buy EGLD before I buy Ethereum. EGLD Multiverse X. It's got an 821. Look at this. It's got a supply of 31 million. This is one of the small supplies in the game. Okay? So, exactly. Ride the narrative, man. You ride the narrative. Now you hope that it becomes deflationary, right? Sol also has an infinite supply. No fixed supply for Solana. At the same time, it's about the narrative. So you just got to keep the narrative flowing. Remember, I put 100 grand into Solana at 109. I'm still up about 70. Do the math, 72,000, right? I mean, or what, 70, yeah, 72,000. Yeah, if you raise to 182, fine. $73,000. And it's been about, the last time you could have gone in at 109 was a while back now. It's crazy how time flies, huh? So I bought it now, right there. Wow, so it'll be a month now I've been in Solana. I made 70 grand in 1 month. That ain't bad, man. Some people make 70 grand a year, right? I made that on one position so far. It's unrealized, but I made that in one position. Imagine what life could be like to be a trader, man. Like I used to make 100 grand a year. Now I make 100 grand on a position in 4 weeks, man. Like I'm telling you, and I'm not trying to brag. I'm just trying to tell you, get into trading. I put my all into this thing, and I got so much back. There was years of pain. There was years of ups and downs. I worked a night shift for 5.5, almost 6 years of my life. I got in at 7, 8, and I got out at 2 or 3 in the morning. I did that from 31 to like 36 years old. You know, I was on a night shift at 35 years old. I was nowhere I wanted to be in life. All right. I was in a tough spot wearing the same jeans every day, wondering how I was going to get to the next level in life. Like I wanted so bad to travel the world and to do all these great things. And I had so many dreams, hopes, and ideas, and I couldn't do it. I was unable to get there. So what's a good day to be alive? I love your stream, and I never miss a live stream of yours. Can you please take a look at Near? And I sold Near for Layer AI. Okay. It makes less than 50. I make less than 50K. Yeah. Love your passion. You get me hyped on trading. Soul Trade is still open. 2,500 bucks. Peeling profits. Playing with house money. I love it. I made that almost 15 years of my last job. Crazy, right? Thank you, Sammy. I'm new here, but learning a lot. I'm a new trader, and I hope to get your group someday. Why wouldn't you just get it today? You act like it's like you can do whatever you want. Like you can go get a second job right now, bang it out for a couple weeks, make an extra 400 bucks, and then join the group for four months, man. Again, I'm not pressuring you. You do whatever makes you happy. I'll give you free information every day here. So you just take it for free. But I mean, I just don't, you say it as if you're not in control of your life, but you are. Everybody here is in control. I made a ton off EGLD. I love you, brother. Dude, I'm moving to Sarasota, man. Glad to call you a neighbor soon, brother. Boston to FLA, bro. We're going to be 3 hours away, man. I never touch Solana, offline Ethereum. Gas fees are out of control. That drives me adoption away both ways. Yeah, but you got to kind of understand where the ecosystem's going, though. Can you take a look at TON, please? We are looking at TON right now. Thank you for saying that. And Bitcoin's getting that bounce back to the upside. Previous resistance becoming support for Bitcoin, coming back to test 66,500. You like that, right? And if you get the bounce here, we don't know. We don't know exactly what it's going to do. It could be an ascending triangle. It could make a flag. It could get rejected. We don't know what this is, but we're ready to kind of tweak it as it comes. We got our clay out. We're molding our clay, and as price comes, we're gonna mold our pattern into the right possibilities. We're gonna be able to make it happen. Shout out to the $77.81 in chat revenue. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. I appreciate it. I was a little testy at the beginning of the stream today. I'll be honest. I didn't eat a lot today. And I guess something was like, I was a little nervy. I'll have to be honest. Usually not. I was a little nervy. I could feel it. I was a little like, I had some angst to me. But I'm feeling better. All right. Let's take a look at OMNOM. All right. Look at Litecoin in the inverse head and shoulder cup and handle bull flag perfect core with the fib to the 982 liftoff in 2.5 hours. Even to the timing, huh? Shout out to Jack Fisher. My mind is blown. Can you check out ONDO? $1 incoming, hopefully this week. Yeah. The bull run is here, baby. Amen. You came out hot, bro. I did. Can't wait, bro. We're going to have fun. Shout out to Justin Cashmore in the house. I don't have a lot of fun, man. I'm a pretty boring guy. That's what you're going to find out about me. I just sit and trade all day long in my house. No, but we are going to have fun, though. We're going to go on boat rides. We're going to go sunsets. We're going to have a blast. And look at that beautiful bounce for Bitcoin to the upside here on this 15-minute time frame. It looks like it's ready to rock. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up turning into a monster trade here. I just want the 1 hour to be closer to that. I want that 21 to come up to price action. So this will have to come up, come back down, and go sideways. It looks like it's just going to have to make a flag at this point. But the scalp of the 15-minute looks on. Let's take a look at our 7-minute. 7-minute looks good to go too, and we're getting the bounce that we talked about. Everything going the way we planned. Let's take a look wick to wick. And we got to bounce off the 786 Fibonacci too as well. All right. What coin will 20x from here? Anyone in the chat? Opinions. Funny. The man, the myth, the legend. Could you pretty please check out DGen K coin Power? I mean, I've been trading Power for the last 4 years on and off. It's not amazing, honestly. Look at that big bounce for Bitcoin off of the flag to the upside here. Bang, 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 bang for BTC. Let's take a look at OMNOM. But Bitcoin, so far, so good. Everything kind of doing exactly what we wanted to do. I'm just so happy we closed above 65.5. I got so much money in this market. I'm so exposed. And again, anything can happen, but so far, so good, right? And my baby Aerodrome, which can be on Coinbase. Aerodrome getting the bounce up to 96. Booming to the upside, and we knew it was going to boom. We talked about Aerodrome getting legs. I went over this so many times in my trading group. I was like, I like Aero going up to 159 too is the target for Aero. And we look at Coinbase here. You can see it booming up here too. And the 15 minutes so far broke from 93 back to resistance at 99. And now it's kind of flagging out inside of a little flag here. And if Bitcoin does damage, like AIOZ is going to continue. Now remember, AIOZ is the automated market maker for Base. When Base gets big, see, I already saw this happen to Cake. I saw it happen to Uniswap. So I'm always looking for the next one. And once you find the new ecosystem, you pounce on it. You grab that market maker. You grab some memes. Maybe you grab, one of their first, farms. You farm something. You get some airdrops. And the rest is history. And if you're an OG like me, you've been through this so many times. So you go after it. It's what you do. And I knew AIOZ drone at 39 cents was going to be hot. And I told everyone I knew, I said, man, AIOZ is going to be the big one, man. And AIOZ's already booming up. I'm already up almost a 3x on this thing to the upside for AIOZ. My only regret is I wish I put in more money for AIOZ drone, right? 18% to 111 coming for AIOZ, and it broke out of the flag to the upside. I got an AIOZ airdrop tomorrow. AGIX doing better for me than FET. They're both going to go off and on, but I love my AGIX, baby. You know what I mean? 112 booming, and look, it's in a flag here. So everything is kind of following Bitcoin. Look at this. I guess I got the green. Hold on. I'm inside of like price discovery somewhere. Yeah, one of these. So look, the last time I talked about AGIX, I talked about getting in at 78 cents with a stop loss at 55. And we boomed all the way up to 145. I mean, it was a beautiful gain. But this trade is still open, and I still see 175 as the target. And we haven't been stopped out yet. And so I'm still bullish on AGIX. Now look, it did the inverted head and shoulder like Bitcoin. It then broke through. I could say here, this is a fake out, got back inside. And now I see a bigger move coming for AGIX. I've been buying AGIX. I was talking about it when it was 4 cents a year and a half ago. The November of 2022, I was talking about it. When I went to see Justin Cashmore, that's when AGIX had its first big run up back to 66 cents. Remember, in October and November and into December of 2022, AGIX went from 4 to 66 cents. It did that was a huge run up. That was in the bear market. Dimitri went from $1 to $7, injected protocol. We got it in $1.78 in the bear market, and it went all the way to $12. You know what I mean? That thing did a 12x. There was coins doing 12 and 10x's in the bear market, and I kept telling everyone, this is not a normal bear market. I said, there's a lot of opportunity here. I doubled my trading group in the bear market. I doubled my trading group in the bear market. While a lot of YouTubers fell off, got less views, I doubled my business because I showed people there was gains to be had. In the hardest market ever, I doubled my business. So what do you think is going to happen in the best market ever? We're just going to continue to help you. Nobody's going to work harder than me, man. Every single day. My mom and dad died. I didn't take a day off. Who can tell you? Who can say that to you? And again, I know it's a lot. I know I'm all or nothing. And I know it's but I'm just telling you, if anyone's going to give you the sauce, it's going to be me. I'm very confident in it. AGIX to 123. Stop loss below the previous supporter's resistance level here at about 110, or even though a dollar, the psychological dollar area. But I see AGIX getting ready for its next big move to the upside. Stop losses below support. I don't like to put the stop because if everyone puts the same stop, it can create liquidity grabs, right? So you don't always want to be hovered in the same place as everybody. You want to find your own stop losses. That makes logical common sense. You get it? If everyone if 10,000 traders all put their stop losses right at 110, the market maker would probably go get it. So we don't all want to have 500 stop losses in the same place. So that's why some days I like using this tool, the long position, where I would put my stop. But it can create a lot of people that just copy me to put their stop in the same place. All right. Anyway, I digress. Things that you have to think about, right? Let's take a look at OMNOM. And that thing, Doge, we put it out this morning, so let's see what happened. Wow. It pumped huge, right? On the 15-minute time frame. It did hit the target, just like we talked about. That's crazy. We went over this on the live stream earlier today. So if you go to my live stream, you make gain. I show up in the morning, show back up at night, and then show you 121% gains since I was here last. And I showed you exactly how it entered the trade while we were above the 200 SMA, above the high volume node. We went over it in depth. In depth. I give you my sauce, everybody, and I studied my sauce for so long. It took me years and years and years to get this good, or to be able to pull off what I pull off, right? Wow. And, you know, gaming's going to be big. Gaming's going to be a big coin, too. And it's funny, man. I stopped watching every YouTuber that does technical analysis. I don't watch not one YouTuber that does TA. I just don't. We're locked in. Like, what we got going on is spot on. I don't need anyone else. I don't. Not even. You know who I watch once in a while is Crypto Q University, because I like his long-term outlooks. He's interesting, right? But nobody else, man. Nobody else. We don't need it. You just don't need it. I swear we went over OMNOM on the live stream. But I don't see the timestamp. But I know we drew it out and we talked about it. Did I post it to the group? No, 5:12 p.m. Yeah, that was today. Hold on, let me see. I would have been live in the morning. Wow, we were all over Bitcoin all day. We even talked about Gala. Oh, I gave a bunch of setups today that are hot. Wow, I don't even realize how active I get. All right, so you guys have so much stuff coming your way. Thank you. I think it was last night. It was Saturday night we went over OMNOM. Coin yesterday, I went over it. I said I liked it. It's already up 50%. Continue. This is the other flag here. I mean, Stack put it out down here. The graph shifts here. Either get in now, which I usually don't because that's chasing, but I'd get in now with a stop loss below the 21, or I'd wait for a flag on the 7-5 with a 1 minute time frame for my entry. I usually get in on the flag on the smaller time frame. Very rare that I'm going to just ape in to a bigger position there. Anyway, that thing boomed to the upside exactly as I kind of went over there on the live. Hit the target and some, and it actually may even go, who knows, it may be doing something like this, looking for it to consolidate. We don't know exactly what it's going to do, but look for it to consolidate something, some way, shape, or form. But wow, Doge banging on them for 116% gains. From the live stream, we were like right there, still like, yeah, 72% gains from this morning, or from last night, 24 hours. And Stack, you were all over it too. Open to your reply, Sam. Still waiting. I don't know what you mean by that, honestly. I can't scroll through the whole thing and see everything you're saying, man. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, the guy said it's all bots here. Yeah. As I organically grew this channel all the way from 300 people. There's no bots here. Watch this. Ready? Everybody, where are you from in the world? Let's show this guy what we're bots. How many people? Where are you from in the world? Show them. Lifers, where are you from in the world? Show your city. Let me know where you are in the world. Lifers, blow this guy's mind right now. He doesn't even realize that we're in one of the most universal, amazing groups in the entire world. Watch this. South Carolina, Switzerland, Serbia, Mexico, Houston, Denver, Portugal. These aren't bots, baby. Venezuela, Antarctica, Turkey, California, Phoenix, Ohio, Argentina. We're worldwide, baby. All around the world. Texas, Denver. Oh my God, Portland, Fort Lauderdale, Alabama, Illinois, Cleveland, Darlington, England, California, Colorado, South Carolina, Phoenix, Boston, Bucharest, Orlando, South Padre Island, Antarctica, Wales, Ohio, Michigan, Cape Cod, Texas, San Antonio, Ottawa, Cleveland, Illinois. Let's go. Brazil, Boston, Panama, Uzbekistan, Orange County, Madagascar, Planet Mars, Boca Raton, Connecticut, Moonwell, NYC, Beaverton, Ohio, Vegas, Nova Scotia, Uzbekistan, Bangor, Maine, Philippines, Poland, Warsaw, San Antonio, Tijuana, Jamaica, Fall River, Sushi. Wow. NYC, Ireland, Dallas, New York City, Seattle, New Orleans, Pittsburgh, New Jersey, Miami, Mississippi, Philippines. Kansas City, New York, Palm Beach County, Melbourne, Dealing, Florida, Dangerfield, Texas, Susie, please, Texas. Oh my gosh. Singapore, crypto capital. Stop saying URANUS. You're a loser. You do that one more time, I'm going to kick you off the stream. Actually, I'm going to kick you off right now. I'm going to hide you on this channel. just for being a little kid, man. Grow up, bro. Become a grown man. All right? Netherlands, Ohio, India, Floki County, New Mexico, Pepe Land. All right, you guys, we could stop now. But anyway, there's people from all around the world in this stream. Blessings on blessings to everybody here. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Welcome to the exclusive lifers. Shout out to Mike M. Oakland, Slovenia. It just keeps coming. Bolivia, Chile, Albania, Alabama, Earth, Seattle, India. It's insane. Destin, Florida. Who called us bots? Palau, get that digital ID. Right? Anyway, shout out to my lifers. We love you. We appreciate you. You see, you would have made gains had you been in the trading group. Had you just watched my live stream. My live stream is amazing. It teaches you exactly what we accentuate and what we continue to do inside the trading group every single day. And I see altcoins just absolutely mooning. So it's crazy. Trader Joe XYZ continuing to rip to the upside. And we knew this was going to be hot because AVAX is getting hot. And when AVAX got hot, we knew Trader Joe was going to go to 108. And it did that. Now I see Trader Joe going higher. Look, so we hit 108 for Trader Joe. I gave you guys Trader Joe right down here at 52. You know I did. All right, now take a look. Now you're above the 21-day moving average and you're making a flag and you just broke out of this flag. Dude, it looks like everything's about to go on this next leg up as Bitcoin does. And if Bitcoin could hold off, it's at 66,740. That's amazing. And I gave you the key levels to watch for Bitcoin. I'll go over it again before we leave, but you know, you should have written them down or taken a screenshot, which you could have. It was right there for you. So Trader Joe XYZ, I see continuing to the upside. I see this thing going up to 147 and beyond. Again, I wouldn't chase these green candles. I would look for some type of flag, but wow, it's pumping right now as it got above the 200 SMA. If this is pumping, you know AVAX is pumping. If AVAX is pumping, you know Solana's pumping. If Solana's pumping, you know Base is pumping. It's all based on the memes. They're doing AVAX memes. They're doing all the memes. You know what I mean? Yeah, so yesterday at 11:43 of the morning, I'm putting out OM in the trading group. Doge. Thank you for saying that. And you would have been able to see exactly what I said. And we were going all the way up to that target. And we hit the target for show. Bang, bang, bang to the upside. Show me something, Gala. All right. So Trader Joe XYZ is booming. The flag was like an hour ago to get in. So right when Bitcoin kind of changed hands and showed that it was going to be, it was all the altcoins just ripped. You have to remember, everyone's waiting to buy in. They're like, I'm going to buy this coin. I just need Bitcoin to be above a certain level. Once Bitcoin closed above the weekly support, people just said, I'm aping. And that created an influx into Bitcoin. I mean, that's a smart decision to wait for that confirmation. And if you get it, take it. Look at Trader Joe at the 9777s. Dang, that coconut water is unbelievably amazing. Especially when you fast all day. Oh my gosh. All right. Whale Pool, no. What time you go online streaming? Every single day, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. And 2 extra live streams on the early wee hours of the morning on the weekends. Yeah. So this may continue. But big pump right there. Look, it just got above the 200 SMA on the 1 hour. That means a big move is coming. Like, that means you're going to get this whole leg back to the upside. Let's see how my measurement does. Yeah, I'd go all the way to that wick. Wick to wick. That's 164. That's going to be a beautiful gain for Trader Joe XYZ. And I see this continuing. The ecosystems are hard. Phantom's hard. DeFi is big, and it's getting bigger. Andre Condre coming back to Phantom was big for all of DeFi. That was a substantial thing. I mean, if you don't think that's going to help pump AVAX, it's all going to move together in a way. So even aping in right now with a stop loss below the support, right, at 79 is probably, to me is a decent idea, but I don't like to do that. I like to be perfecto. So I would flag out this 7-minute, like the last little flag, and see how it goes. And that would be how I would enter this trade when the stochastics come low again, knowing that the bigger time frames are still in position. PMPY just got put up there. It's in the flag with a double top. Let's see if it like holds that trend line. gets that move on out, something like that. But, you know. Okay, Bitcoin Cash here. And let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash. MEXC. They call it Bitcoin Cash Node for whatever reason. I look at this thing on like a weekly time frame. Delete all my work. Double click. See, I've done the work. I've helped so many. We've taught so many people. Me and all the people that helped me in my trading group. Like my group has helped so many people, everyone. You realize that? Like we've done the work. Now we help more people. Now we know it works because we see people just who have changed their lives by the thousands. And so we continue to do what we do because it's working. All right? We don't have anything to prove. Just keep showing up every day and you're going to see. You're going to see that the sauce is real. You're going to be like, what? I never even thought it was possible. Bitcoin Cash in a flag. It already broke out of the flag, though. You just want to flag it out again. So everything's watching that Bitcoin idea like I showed you. Bitcoin kind of sideways at 66,700. All right. IOTX, man. That coin from back in the day, right? Okay, layer 1, low market cap. Nodal. Nice call on ICP, Sammy. Bang, bang. Yeah, we taking it. We taking it. And TON looks like it's ready to make its next bigger move, too. Maybe the 1 hour has to cool off, but the 2 hour looks good to go. I mean, this thing's going to pump. And you know why? Because people are getting into the memes. Speculation is the greatest thing to make gains on, man. I speculate on everyone else's FOMO for other things and just get in and get out. I love it. They take all the risk. They send all their money in. They hold 30 weeks at a time. I just get in. They pump the bag on that couple nights and I get out. You get it? Let them take the risk. Let them hold the coin for days and days. I just want to be in and be out. Not on everything. I have long-term positions, but you know what I'm saying? It's the best show, period, because you are genuine. Thank you. Shout out to Hank, Soul Man. We love you. We appreciate you. Let's get the likes up to the watchers so we can get to 2,000 people here on the live. We have 1,397 people. We're fighting the March Madness. A lot of basketball right now, but that's okay. We got more gains than those gambling guys, right? Need Discord for his updates. Read the website. There is always stuff going on. I hope for months, years, selling end of 2025, 2026. Amen. I'm with you, brother. I don't know about 2026, though. How do I use the group? I can't figure it out. You should watch the Watch First group. See, once you got in, you got an email, right, explaining to watch first, right? But you didn't watch first. You decided to go and just, watch first, man. Watch first. Like, we make this I know that it's confusing at first, so I made a watch first video explaining everything. Okay? I know exactly how to guide you through this. All right? Don't make it harder than it needs to be. Let me help you. All right? Celtics have been paying like 10 games straight. Yeah, you just keep betting them 10 games straight, dude. They have won 10 straight, bro. You could bet on the Celtics every night for 10 games straight and make gains. Celtics are like being in the trading group. Oh, man, what a day it is to be alive. Shout out to each and every one of you. We got a lot of setups in the trading group. I don't want to oversaturate you guys, but there's a lot going on. And again, if Bitcoin tanks, every setup will tank. Remember that. Keep it lightly. Let's take a look at ICP. And ICP just explodes to the upside. And how did I see this? I saw this little flag here. And I said, man, this thing's about to blow. What did I circle? I think I circled something on the 4-day chart. Yeah, I circled the golden cross on the 4-day chart, which suggested that a big move is coming for ICP. So I see ICP. It's so crazy, right? My mind got stuck. It was like, I see ICP going to 26 cents. It's still funny to do. You say it. You say it. Hey. I see ICP getting icy. No, but IC broke out above resistance too on a clean candle breakout. 4-day chart looks beautiful. Daily chart still has legs. There is resistance for some reason at 1750. We got to get back above that. The 12 hour is a little roofed. 1 hour still has some movement. And let's see if it can kind of play with what we're seeing for Bitcoin. So you're at a heightened point. You're likely to come back down. Make some type of flag here before you bounce continually back to the upside. Maybe bounce off 14 or 16, right? Now, Bitcoin rips. This thing will continue to rip, but there's a chance that this is kind of like our weekly high for the moment, all right? Bitcoin's at 66,700. I'm watching it here at all times on another screen, so I know the price of Bitcoin the whole night, everyone. Don't worry. Have no fear, all right? If you want to join my trading group, we make it simple. Hit the pinned comment right here, CryptoLifer.com. All right, we have our own website, our own pay network and everything. We don't use Patreon. We don't, we did it ourselves. We built it from the ground up. I cut out the middleman immediately. Jump on in today and get the education you deserve from someone that does not take a day off for 365 days a year, not Christmas, not my birthday. You name it, I'm here for you. If you're going to be a part of my business, I'm going to work my butt off every single day to make sure you get the education you deserve. I hope you get paid. I can't guarantee anything because I don't know what you're doing. I don't know your mental state. I don't know, I don't know if you just run and hit the sell button at the wrong time. I don't know what you're doing, but if you listen to me, you get the education you deserve. There's high probability you'll start to make more sense of this market, and it'll be a far more enjoyable way to trade, all right? Jump on it today. Also, subscribe to our weekly newsletter. Put the email address in here, hit consent, and please subscribe to the weekly newsletter. I would greatly appreciate that. It would mean the world to me, so do that, please, all right? And look at ICP up 777s. Just a second ago, it was up 777. Now it went 772, but it was just up 777s. And again, maybe if Bitcoin pumps this thing, we might just get an insane pump here tonight. Look at this 7-minute. Looks like we may just start to run out of I have to go to like a 1-minute flag here. Shout out to the channel sponsors I Trust Capital and Decrypted.tax. If you would like to find out how to get your taxes done the right way with your cryptocurrency, get a CPA or a tax attorney. How about both? My man Decrypted.tax is both. And if you go in and use the link in our description, all right, you're going to get access to 25% off, all right? Say you're a lifer and jump on in to Decrypted.tax, all right? And I'll show you the cool little lifer logo here as we're, branding with them. But Decrypted.tax/lifer, jump on in and get a 25% off the standard pricing for full service. Also, get a free consultation. You don't get that on the regular site. You only get through this. So you're going to get a free consultation just because you know me with a tax attorney. I'm telling you right now, that is like some serious value. So go to Decrypted.tax. He'll answer all your questions if you don't know. I'm sure a bunch of you are new to cryptocurrency. You don't really know how it goes or what's happening. Get the education you deserve for your taxes. I hired a CPA years ago. I also bring in Ernest, the guy that runs this. He's also a tax attorney. He also has made LLCs for me and made legal documents. The guy's top notch. So check it out at Decrypted.tax today. And he sponsors the channel for the month. We really appreciate that. And maybe forever. You never know. So look at this beautiful flag here on ICP. All right. A little overbought now, double topping. See that? I'm happy with the gains I made today. I'm thinking of taking them off the table. Okay. However, it looks pretty. Every time I think about it, I'm like, it looks a little bullish. We're getting a green candle on the 15. So the 15 minute is looking bullish right now, but indecisive, overbought though. And away from the 21-day moving average. Usually you do have to come and revisit that. All right. I didn't expect to make that much money that fast off ICP, but things are just going well. And ICP would have to go to for me to make, it's like, I'm going to take it off the table. I might flip back into ton. Ton looks more bullish right now. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking. So I just sold my ICP. All right. And let's see. And the order went through perfectly. It filled $6,500. All right. And you can see my trade, my beautiful trade. In at 1421, out at 1620. In at 323 at 2144. What was that? That's at like 1 in the morning or 11 at night last night. And then out at around the same time Or no, that's 9:44 yesterday and out around the same time today. I almost feel like I got it in this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I got it last night at 9:30 and I sold today at 9:41. I got in last night at 9:44, sold today. I was in for 24 hours. Turned 57 into 65. Not huge, right? But an $800 gain. All right. I love it. And I just flipped it from Ton, too. And, oh, look at it. It's 16:30 now. Unbelievable. So funny, right? And it might moon tonight. It looks like it's going to do something crazy, right? But I'm okay. I don't need to chase it. It was never going to be a long-term hold for me. I'll look back and make, dang, that $5,000 in ICP when it goes to $500 or something, right? But it's okay. I'm all right. Shout out to the 700 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Can we get 1,000 likes, please? We get to 1,000 likes. I'm going to show you token metrics and give you a little behind the scenes look at what I'm looking at on token metrics. So I talked about base and how it's going to be hot. I talked about Normie. I talked about Brett. I talked about AIOZ. I broke down kind of what's happening. All right. We talked about Trader Joe. Let's take a look at the super chats and see what's happening. Shout out to the fan funding and everybody out here. Oh, wow. I didn't even know we had this much fan funding coming in. $116 in chat revenue. Unbelievable. Let's get it popping. Keeler County Music for the $10. Then we got Merv for the Canadian dollar. Love the Alpha Lifer. Shout out to Joe Hackman in the house. Shout out to Zachary Groob. Thank you for everything. Amen. TN OMNOM. We looked at that too as well. I tried to be here on time. That's funny. Can you look at Umbrella also? Looking ready to go. Bang. Is Delta Dental? I don't know. Why would you ask me that? God bless you and your family. Thanks for all you do every single day. Can we check Solana on the bigger time frames, daily and the weekly? All right. So let's take a look at Umbrella and Solana. Shout out to Gabriel M. Shout out to Live Life Free. Shout out to Joker NYC and all the beautiful people here. Bitcoin at 66,690 on the perpetuals. And take a look at OMNOM Inverse Head and Shoulder. 1 hour, the thing is crushing it. First meme coin on Doge. Amazing, right? No eat, no pay. I did play that for you. Base die, can you give some feedback? I mean, it sounds like a stable coin for base, right? Yo, Lifer, can you check out ORDS? Wow. And we got Cush's My Cologne. We got Brett 2 cents. We got Joseph Martinez, Tori, OMAC. Hit the like button and comment. We appreciate that. Can you take a look at Ton, please? We did. Can you look at Moonwell? Blessing, Sam. Appreciate it. Can we check Manta? Wow. ICP in the 4 hour on the daily. Thank you. A Lifer meetup in Florida would be awesome. It's going to happen. Token in 10. That was hot. Shout out to Gregory Smallwood. Super Sam, PYTH, please. When you get a chance, much appreciated. From Gregory Smallwood, token in USD. Thank you, man. Cody, hey, Lifer. Can we check MINA, please? Wow. And would you invest 10K Aerodrome Finance or Jupiter? Aerodrome, way smaller. Again, you do you, but Aerodrome's got a way smaller market cap, man. Like, let's get real. Like, it's a no-brainer, man. Look at Aero. You want to make multiples, right? Aero's got a $155 million market cap. Jupe's like $2 billion or something. 1.7 billion. I still think this can 30x, but I think Aerodrome can 50 to 100x. So you do whatever, Remember, man, Cake went from that 60 cents to $44. Uni went from pennies all the way to $40 too. I mean, it can happen. On time is late and late is on time. All right. And we're going to get back in here, and I'm going to have to get a list here with the moderators. Solana, ORDS, Moonwell, MANTA, PYTH, TIN, MINA. I feel like we got more than that, man. I feel like that's just like the beginnings. I'm in Florida and would definitely love, ICP banging on them. I know. And I just sold the thing. It's at 42 now. Funny, right? It actually went to a high of like 53. I've been watching almost every day since 2021. It's the best show on the internet. I'll be a member of the trading group someday soon. I love this crowd. Cash it in on crypto. We love you. ICP, the only one that could be Ethereum layer 2 and Bitcoin layer 2. And top of that is the only crypto that has everything on chain. I like it. I'm in Florida and would definitely love a meetup. I love it. I just want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, without meeting you, thank you, Sammy. You're like a brother and a person I appreciate every day. Gala 2K on the live. I love you, man. ICP and H-bar. Don't forget to look at the Solana, please. Large and early holder here. We'll take a look at it for you right now. But look at ICP. About to do number. It looks like it's going to 18 tonight. Looks like it's just going to defy the odds and just rip. It really well might. Bitcoin back at 66,750. And again, just Bitcoin closing above that weekly support was such a big deal. I don't think you guys realize that. It was, oh my gosh. Long-term traders can, for now, we can breathe a sense of relief. Just for now, for today. For today, you know. Let's take a look at Solana. And you want it on the weekly time frame, right? Now, this is the reason I got into Solana when I did, all right? I saw the weekly was low and curving when I got in at 109, 100. And I figured this could be the lowest price I could get into Solana before, you know. Now, Solana made a nice move. Resistance, resistance. And it tried to break above this resistance here. Almost used it as support, and then it got rejected. Right now, the weekly looks bearish, right? You have a red candle right next to, a blue, you know, it looks like a swing failure, and you're away for the 21. Could we assume that Solana has to revisit its Fibonacci levels back down at 123 before it makes its bigger pump to the upside? Now, Solana was ahead of the rest of the market. You see? So could there be another coin that takes market share for now and Solana could cool off? That could happen. And everyone jumps into base and sells their Solana for base or something. But I believe base over time, Solana will still win. Now, right now, Solana's above weekly support at 174. That's going to be its like really big deal. Like you don't want to lose that. You close a candle below that, you can test 142. All right. I'm not saying we're coming down to the 618, but 123, 124 might be like a Hail Mary order that someone might want to leave out there just in case. We could take this wick though to that wick and say, okay, 618 at 145. Not too bad. Let's go to our 3-day chart for Solana. And again, just like Bitcoin, can it stay above the zone and go sideways? If that's the case, then we're going to have a massive move. I would love for Solana to go sideways. The other memes and other altcoins that kind of do well, 21 comes into price, and then we get a blast. This target looks like it's going to be like 250, 260, $300 Solana, right? Which is weird. I thought we hit $300 Solana on the last rally, but it was just 260, but so close to the all-time high, right? We did tap 212, but I definitely see, and again, it takes time, right, to make some gains here. What's my all-time high for Solana in this bull run? To me, it's very likely we could get, I believe, somewhere to, I'm going to say $700. Where am I selling? It's a hard question, but I believe once I get to 500, I should get out. I'm going to turn $100 into $500,000. I mean, 100,000 into $500,000. And I'll make 400 grand. I mean, I think what I'll do then is I'll sell, take the 400, leave the 100 grand in there, right? And if it continues to like maybe 1,000, maybe I make an extra 100 grand, right? It'll double up. That's all. So I'll leave 100 grand in at 500 and it goes to 1,000, make an extra 100 grand. Now, if I leave it all in there, I make $1 million. I would love to make $1 million off the half, but if I try to wait and it goes to 500 and then comes back down to 3 and then I'm out at 2 for 200, if I get to 500, I got to take 80% off the table. That's my rule. I got to take 80% of the table at $500,000. So that's my goal and I'm sticking to it. You guys will watch me make 400 grand on that trade. Total crypto market, excluding Bitcoin and ETH, still pumping before pullback. This is the pump, in my humble opinion. Hey, man, I don't know. Bitcoin at 66,590, 620. All right. ICP way detected Solana. That's the reason FTX tried to destroy ICP. Then they rugged everybody. Yeah, they found out that they had better tech and they destroyed it. 100%, man. 100%. So this is what I see for Solana on the bigger time frame. But I don't rule out the fact that we may be coming back down to 140, 130, maybe even to a wick to 118 before our next big leg up to the upside. All right. But I am still overall bullish for Solana to 300. But how we get there, I'm not sure yet. We're going to have to kind of pay attention. How soon do you see AIOZ to 199? Probably in 2 to 3 weeks. But you never know. Okay. You never know. What do the charts normally see on the charts around tax time? Nothing, man. Just look at the charts, bro. Stop trying to find out what's going to happen because of tax time. Just look at the charts. If the charts are at 618, that's a good idea. I sold this coin off at 21, 22. I basically got lucky with the sell-off. I mean, not lucky, but I sold it off when it was overbought on the stochastics. I was in this coin pretty early, And now it's retracing. BRC20 is getting ready. I see ORDS doing numbers. It's in the golden pocket. This is a well-known place to accumulate any project from gold to silver to Walmart, you name it. If it looks something like this, it looks good to me. I mean, that's, you know, and again, it could go lower to the 786. It could dump to zero. They could get rug pulled, exploited. This coin could turn into nothing. We don't know. That's why you're taking a risk every time you trade cryptocurrency. All right. And that's why I sold my trade when I did, because I was up. And you got to sell your trades when you're up. If I didn't pay myself right, we wouldn't be up anymore. Remember that. So that's in the golden pocket accumulation range for ORDS. Okay. Super chat, Moonwell, MANTA. And that's well. Moonwell is well, right? Yeah, well, or Moonwell. Let's see. And we were trading Moonwell on KuCoin back in the day, right? It's funny. I got to look. I am looking at Moonwell down there at 006, and this thing mooned. Funny, when I first looked at Moonwell down here, remember Moonwell? You'd be like, no, you didn't. I actually can look inside here. When did I first put out Moonwell? Definitely somewhere in like 2022. The ticker is Moonwell. Yeah. And I'd always make a joke about it. But look, set alerts on Moonwell, 1/14/2024. I'm talking about it. On 1/14. Look at 1/19/2024. 5/2/2023. I'm talking about it. That was a year ago. That was May. Wow, my dad died and I still posted a chart that day. I'm crazy. That's the day my dad died. I got home from the funeral and I still posted a chart. That's just nuts. I'm like a maniac. My dad dies that night at 1:40 in the morning. I wake up the next morning and I still post a chart to the trading group. Just insane. Look, Sammy mentioned Moonwell is waking up. Look, 4/15/2023. This is a year ago and change. Look, Moonwell, 4/15. Shout out to David Moonwell, one of my favorite coins. One of my favorite coins. Tokemetrics pick Moonwell. Broke out nicely on the daily, 4/13. We have a like Moonwell, 3/13. Basically a year from now. Anyway, just showing you guys. We've been trading this coin for a while. Moonwell, baby. And it is well USDT. All right. But wow, this thing mooned well. I mean, it did. It did what it was supposed to do. It did exactly like they said it would. It mooned well. The 4-hour looks like it's going to continue. The whole market's in a bit of a state of euphoria here with Bitcoin getting above that weekly support. Now, everything could turn the other way and take a dump. But this thing looks hot to me. And you can see that it continues to go up. And that's it was going up when it just did little flags. Now it's in another sideways consolidation. Anything could happen. I'd be open-minded, but a stop loss below that previous resistance or support right there at what, 27794? Looks interesting to me. I like Moonwell. I like what it's doing. It's worth putting it out to the group. A lot of coins I look at, I'm like, I like it, but it's got to be perfect. It's not there yet. This thing looks interesting to me, and it could go to zero. I mean, you know what I mean? I say that about everything because you never know. Nothing is a guarantee. In fact, but Sam, then how do you consistently push out gains? Because I believe in myself, no matter what. I don't live in fear. Check FHI, if your teachings are correct, I think it's ready for a huge pump. Shout out to Nomad Seep. Let's take a look at MANTA and PYTH. As we try to keep, as I do everything I can to keep up with these super chats that are coming in fast and furiously at $148 in chat revenue. You guys are working me, but I love it, man. I love it. So MANTA, I believe MANTA is going to do a Celestia. And I see it just over a matter of time getting back above this 200. And look, there's an inverted head and shoulder. Just like Bitcoin, it broke back above, and now it's in this little flag. And you want to see MANTA break out of the flag, get above the 200 SMA on the 4-hour, and continue to the upside. Chart is very strange for MANTA. Doesn't look amazing compared to what we've seen in the past or the future, but you know, it ain't bad. And then MANTA could go all the way up to about 367 322. I own a big bag of MANTA. Like a good enough bag. Like right now my MANTA bag is worth $5,565. And we're pretty close to like a low point. So if MANTA ever gets back to its highs and starts to move. So I like MANTA. I'm in MANTA. And I could see it getting to 367. Now, if MANTA loses any, this trend line to the lows, it's just, the chart is pretty weird. I'll give that to you. And anything could happen. The halving is coming up fast. Yeah, I know. The halving is coming, everybody. Like, it's going to be so crazy. We waited 2 years, then a year. Now it's in 3 weeks. Let's take a look at LAI. He said, love your vibes and strategy. It's a great way to get me to do a coin. Butter me up, right? Now, I'm personally in this coin right now, all right? I love Layer AI. I got in. I like that it's coming crunch time into the 200 SMA. I took all my near gains, and I put it in here. And that's my idea, right? And I'm sticking to it. So let's see if this thing can continue. I see a target at 14. I'm personally in this coin. I like Layer AI. 8 hour looks beautiful right now inside of the flag. It looks like a lot of AI coins are about to explode, including Layer AI. But you do you. You do whatever makes you happy. And again, we'll start hitting you with so many altcoins in the trading. If you're going to get like 15 to 20 setups a day, I'd say 80 to 90% of them are going to hit their targets without a stop loss. They're going to do pretty good. Just pay attention. Now, there could be a day Bitcoin dumps and it takes down 10 of my setups down. We have to reset. That's a different story. It happens. That's why you got to watch Bitcoin closely every single day. If you see me say Bitcoin's going to bail, we got to bail, like, that changes the whole situation. PYTH was knocking on $1 the last time I was taking a look at it. And I see PYTH doing numbers. We got into PYTH down here when it first came out on MEXC because we knew it was going to be the Oracle and it was going to do numbers. And we were excited about Oracles and Chainlink, and we knew what Oracles did. And I understood the ecosystem and the concept. So I said, I'm in PYTH, everybody. And I got a pretty big PYTH bag. It continues to grow, actually. I'm surprised by how big it is. It was never supposed to be that big of a big of a position. And my PYTH bag's holding me down right now. So if I could find it. PYTH, are you out there? Did I sell my PYTH? No way. I see my PYTH, thank God. Oh, you ever think you didn't have a position? That's how much you know I love my coins, man. I'm too emotional about my coins. I'm like, where's my PYTH? I thought I lost my PYTH. So PYTH looks great to me. I see way more upside for PYTH. Older adults who take vitamin D, widely known for its role in supporting immunity and bone health, news suggested supplementing with vitamin D reduce the risk of heart attacks and other cardiovascular events. Looking for higher quality vitamin D supplements. I'm telling you, man, vitamin D. Wow. A multivitamin a day may keep your memory from fading. Worried about getting forgetful as you get older might keep you sharp. According to the new study, daily vitamin. So that's funny. My dad had such a good memory. That's what's sad about my parents, man. More than 170,000 across New England without power Sunday following the weekend storm. Didn't happen to us, though. Anyway, I got caught up. Anyway, when we do get the CONSTATS link working, today is 50% off. Save $83 with our special offer through the Crypto Lifer, right? 1 year, $7 per month. And honestly, I love this thing. I looked it up. I hooked up my Kepler wallet. I hooked up it has all the DeFi protocols. It has all the wallets, all the exchanges, 20,000 plus cryptocurrencies. I loved it, man. Like, to be able to see my entire portfolio the way I saw that, it was unbelievable. But let's just make sure that there should be a code below. I don't want to push it unless the code is working. All right. So I like what's going on for PYTH. Let me keep continuing with these super chats. We got a lot to go over. Go outside and get grounded. Hug a tree and let the earth heal you. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Vitamin D is life-changing. Amen. They don't want you. It's like, oh, shh. Don't you dare talk about vitamin D. So weird, right? We live in such a strange place. Tokenin was hot, right? It was amazing. It ran up to the target. We wanted it to continue out this little flag. If you did, you would have got stopped out. But with the initial move here, got a massive move to the upside. But it got sold off for whatever reason. All the way back down. That massive run-up was unsustainable. Now, I always omit the wicks when I start my patterns when they do that. And I make that like my flat-topped area there. You're at the 786. I wouldn't trust something that pumped and dumped like that again. You know what I mean? I didn't trade it. And I put it out there. I wanted to get it on the setup. The setup was nice. It pumped without me. I was a little sour. It happens. I was like, but what are you going to do? I really don't get sour because I probably had a good day with my kid that day at the park. You know what I mean? So, like, it's all about having a good day with your family. Everything else, you know, is just an extra add-on, right? This thing could make moves back to 44. I'm not a fan of it, though. That's what I see happening, though, a move back to 44. But of all the charts we just went over, I'm not a fan of this one. Okay. Sam, do you like paid? I love paid. Yeah, I think paid's hot, for sure. I don't like how I can't get into any of these IDOs, though. It's kind of sad. Like, I staked my CETUS for like 280 days only just to be loyal to the protocol, and then so crazy, right? I can't even get into the IDO. I'm really sour about not being able to get into gaming because I knew gaming was going to be big. GAIMIN, gaming. So, anyway, I know it's coming down the pike. Like MASA, MASSA, that's going to be a big one. Koi is going to be big. And I do a lot of deep dive research with token metrics, and I spend hours a day researching, going over other things, and going over charts. So not only am I researching, I put a lot of pressure on myself to stay ahead of the curve, find out what's going to be hot. Like I had to find out Normie was going to be hot and base was going to be big. I had to get into those coins at the right time. Aerodrone too as well. I knew about Aerodrone like 3 weeks before this hype. So and again, guys like me are just connected to guys that are, we're all researching together. We got friends DMing me, right? I got people telling me stuff. So I'm connected, period. So you pay for my connections too. Like you pay for the fact that people are telling me things all the time, and I'm going to know a little more than the average bear about the market. All right. You pay for my know-how. You pay for my ideas. You pay for the technical analysis. You pay for the education. Okay. And we're going to educate you every single day to keep you involved, to keep you going, to keep you understanding. Because this is an ever-moving market. It doesn't stop. You don't just take a break one day and decide, then you miss out again. It never ends. I'm telling you. MINA looks good to me. I look at it on the daily time frame. And to me, it looks a lot like ICP. And I just want to see it consolidate. If it consolidates, MINA is going to continue. All right. Almost all these coins are going to continue over time as long as Bitcoin doesn't. As long as we don't have a black swan event, we're going to be in a pretty good spot. But knock on wood, you never know. Maybe we do. So I don't even want to go there. But let's take a look at Flame. Are you asking about Flame? There's two Flames, so I want to make sure it's Firestarter, which is like an IDO platform. The daily looks great. It just broke back above this high. Look for this to continue. My target for Flame is 20 cents. And because it's an IDO, people are going to get into it. And it's going to make money. It's pretty simple stuff. I mean, I don't know. Anything could happen, but. Shout out to anyone that jumped into prop base. I talked about it in the trading group. I went over this giant cup and handle. And we talked about getting in right here in my trading group. If you got the okay, or you were in my trading group, props. And then you would see, here I am, this is where I first put out props. Radar, reminder, props. New coin props base. Tasty to me. Small bull flag on a few of these low caps. New lower caps tend to thrive in Bitcoin downtrend. So they're so new, which I can't even spell correctly, which is weird. I feel like it just changes your spelling a lot. But anyway, so new that the hype can give them some steam. So Bitcoin was kind of sketchy, but I felt like this one could still pump. All right, Sushi, the peeps want it. Shout out to GF Burke. Well, Sushi's also getting a little bit of a hype because you can get some of these other coins on it, right? But this is up 200%, props, and it looks like it wants to continue. to make gains. So I don't know what's, you know, it's, again, I didn't like research this as much as I saw the cup and handle. Sometimes it's my research leads me to the TA. Sometimes my TA leads me to the research. Sometimes it's just TA and I don't do the research and I still make the gains. I don't really care why it's going up. A lot of times I want to know all. I want to know the FA, the TA, and I want to understand the hype. And, you know, I could see this thing continuing, though, to the upside back to 20 cents, but to 20 cents. The 1 hour looks very interesting to me, and Bitcoin kind of sitting sideways at 66,650 is also interesting. Follow me at Twitter, at CryptoLifer33. I'd greatly appreciate it. So many of you awesome people have so much to say and help me, and I just love it. 26,400 followers, on our way to 30,000 followers and growing. All right. It is weird, though. Like, look. Like, this got no views. Oh, there it is, 6,000. I was about to say, like, it doesn't make any sense. You know, I'm getting about 5,000 views, you know, mainly. Look at this one. This one went viral. 18,000 views, 94 comments. And I just asked you about my meat. You know, can this steak be in the fridge? And you guys, so many of you answered me. And I'm going to attempt to answer you all back, too. I appreciate that. Shout out to anyone who answered this tweet, too. And so we're just doing great. I appreciate it. 11,000 right here. And that was on the strategy of how I make gains using the 200. You should revisit this. I'm giving away so much knowledge and so much alpha. And my team gets it too. And my team understands what I'm trying to do. And we're all kind of one unit now. And I'm just excited to see that. It shows. All right. Shout out to Roman. Shout out to Gary Cardone. My fellow twins, man. If after 2 days you want to slice it thin and make cheesesteaks with it. Yeah, you're right. Shout out to CryptoFace. I love you, man. You're always nice to me. I'm so packed, poised, and ready, my brother. Let's ride. I even got my bag of paid. I believe in you. Yeah. That's Kyle Chassé. I never can see Kyle to say anything. I'm going to get his attention soon. Yeah. But wow, we put on a lot, man. I love y'all. Shout out to Paul, too, the Crypto Factor. He wrote, if it doesn't smell fish or slimy, it can be cooked. Depends on your fridge. It smelled like fish, so I ended up not eating it, sad to say. I didn't want to throw it out, and I feel really, really guilty about that. And I'm telling on myself, I guess, because you know what it is I'm fasting, so I'm not eating as much. So we get food, and then you're like, oh, and then next thing you know, like someone like brought us food, and then my wife was like, I'll get you this, and then it's like, but there's really no excuses, man. That should have been cooked and eaten. Like, and since I've lived in this house in 4 years, I've never done that. So, and I'll never let it happen again, man. And if I wasn't fasting, I would have just thrown it on the grill and eaten it for lunch. You know what I mean? So, a few things going on that made that happen, but I'm still not proud of it, all right, at all. And I'm letting you guys know so you can judge me, all right? Now you can judge me. All right, let's take a look at the Super Chat. 10, Mina Flame. Wow, we ran through them all. Prop C in the Sammy Cup and Handy. Prop chain. Pumping on that 1 minute. Oh, it's gone. You called it and it was gone before we had a chance. You were spot on, though. I mean, even if it's not even the cup and handle, it's the flag, right? You just trade the flag. Pull the Fibonacci. 618 golden pocket retrace. Bounce to the upside. Headed back to 506 on the 9 cent. Resistance with the bounce. And takes you all the way to 506. All right. Looks like it has more gasolina in it. I'm running out of steam a little bit here. It must be 10. I was like, it must be 10 because my brain's like 2 hours of straight TA, your brain will get shot. You'll just like, you eventually just kind of get, you won't have anything left. I mean, that 10-minute looks good to me. This thing looks like it may just keep going. I don't know what is up with this thing, but it's hot right now. Prop chain. Funny how prop base was hot. Now prop chain's like, but here's the deal. Okay. Wow, that's hot. That's hot. Honestly, like all I can say is it's in a rising wedge that may continue to go up. That's all I got right now. Target is like 545. This thing's on fire. You know, it looks like the 7-minute wants to continue. See how it's like coming down and curving but going up? That's usually a bullish sign. Rising wedges do break down though. I'd probably take profits if I was in this. But you do whatever makes you happy. I can't tell you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. So it doesn't really matter, right? Let's take a look at our baby Fetch back at 253. And honestly, Fetch to me is just doing damage. Like, let's take a look here. Bing, bong, right? Shout out to Frankie Candles, bing, bong. Beautiful flag like this, too, that could make a move on out. Bang. Bang. And they tried. So many people tried. They saw what we were doing. They tried to mimic it. They tried, but that's what they did. They tried, right? We showed up every single day, and we just wore them down until we continued to push every single day. It does not matter. It does not matter. All right? We'll put out more content, more ideas. We'll help more people. We'll teach more people. More people will make gains. And we'll just show the world that we are the strongest game in the house here. Bang, bang, bang. I see this thing continuing to the upside. Super bullish to me. 6 hour wants to rip out this bull flag. I see 469. Honestly, I'll show you what I see happening to FET. No lie. Let me show you what I see happening to FET. Let me post this to the group because I see this pumping. I see this pumping. I see AGIX pumping. Massive gains coming from. This is just getting started. I don't think you guys realize. $20, $30 FET is coming in my humble opinion. And now we get away from that 7 cents where we bought 20 cents. I mean, soon we're going to be so far from the areas that we got in at. And they don't make it easy. But that's good. We don't want it to be easy. Older woman's heart is heightened by vitamin E. Ain't healthy. Wow, it's so weird how they like make two. Wow, it's so weird. Anyway. So I see this doing damage. Fetch AI, right? It's only a matter of time, honestly. But what I want to show you, all right, is I'm going to just hide it. What you can do is you can grab all this, right-click it all, create a group of drawings, hide it. Now check this out. All right. Yeah, so here we go. So go to like the 4-day. And so I see this doing this. You know what I mean? Like, it just like, this thing's gone, man. Like 13, 15, 16, and then like all the way to somewhere here, and then it's going to boom. Like, but I see it getting into the $20 region. This thing's going to continue to pump. Little pullbacks along the way, but only a matter of time, in my humble opinion. I see FET going all the way to 13 and some. And some. But only time will tell. You want to delete these real quick, hit delete. They're gone. You want to bring back your other work, hit it. Go to the 1 hour, double click the right screen. It'll put it right where you need it. All right? That's how you rebuild real fast when you're playing around. All right? Okay. Super Chats, Sui, and Harmony 1. You think the Super Chats would just stop at one point? Okay. Please check the Twitter chart since you were not live on there. But why? I don't want to. You know what I mean? Twitter's booming, dude. I had this flag break it to the upside. I hit my target at 53. Got to look at it on the weekly. Take away the moving averages. Trend line. Trend line. Support. Support, resistance, resistance. All-time high. All-time high 79. Twitter 53, I mean, not that far away. Bit of a double bottom there. Interesting. Weekly a little overbought, a little high. Let's take a look at our 3-day chart. Our 3-day chart just got above the 200 SMA. I tell you, that's when things pump hard. So I would get into Twitter right now with a stop loss on the other side of 300 and just let that thing run for the next year. Last time you got above this area here, it was a huge run up. All the way from 32. Bang. Last time you got up here, it was another run up from 19 all the way to 45. This one went from 32 all the way to 80. And so the last 2 times that you saw this happen on the 3-day chart, you got a massive pump to the upside. I'm not saying that's going to happen. But what I am telling you is I would trade that. That's how I trade. So I'm calling along on Twitter. All right, period. And then where is my measured move? How do I find out where we're going to go without Fibonacci's, without... Very simple to me. All I got to do is find out what kind of structure we made. Bang. Shoulder, head. You see the inverted head and shoulder that's not easy to see? You see it? So that would give you the neckline, but you take the long neckline. I've learned this. This is no one taught me this. I back tested it myself. Gives you the all-time high at 83. And then you can also take this wick to wick. And so I'm positioned to get us all the way to 102. To the upside, baby, to the upside. And then above here, all the way to 99% gains. So, you know, I'm bullish on Twitter, and you can see why. Above the 200 SMA on the 3-day chart, breaching the resistance, inverted head and shoulder. Looks like it's on the way to the upside. But you do you. I'll do me. That tells me that Twitter is a buy right now. I think Bitcoin's a better buy, and Sui's probably a better buy. I like Sui right now. The 3-day chart says it's going to get a move. We just got to wait out. We just got to get through this time. We just got to not breach this trend line. Just what, you know what I mean? To me, it's a DCA, like a buy. I'm buying CETUS, not Sui. CETUS is going to be the main DEX for Sui, and so that's going to be my play. So I don't own any Sui. I only own CETUS, and that's my idea. I believe I'm going to make a bigger multiple on CETUS than Sui, and that's my idea. Again, I could be completely wrong here, okay? But I've done this before, and it's played off. But this got a $2 billion market cap. If it rips, it does a 5X, it gets to a $10 billion market cap. All right? Very similar to, like I'm going to show you in a second, this has a $40 million market cap, and it's at 14 cents. This thing could 10X very simply, while the other one 5Xs to 400 million. So it's a very similar to basically Ray, right? You look at Radium, and before the Solana pump back in October, okay, if we go to like the yearly here, and back in October, Ray was 17 cents. And now it went to 270, right? 277, right? I mean, you're looking at a 16X. Now, Solana was $20, and it did go to one, it did a 9X. But again, this made a 16X. So had you put your money in Radium, you would have made more money than putting your money in Solana. However, it would have been riskier, smaller, right? Maybe not as much liquidity. Maybe 100 grand wouldn't be so easy. It depends on how much money you have. It depends on what you're doing. And that's why I'm not a financial advisor, because you can't ask someone questions online that pertain to all these different nuances of your life, and I don't have that information. So, you know what I mean? And even if I did, I'm not, I personally wouldn't want to do that. Okay. Accusations of healthcare for forcing employees to re-sign spark social media engine. Oh, forcing employees to resign. Weird. Okay. Wow. Anyway. You should have DC on screen. Nah. Don't tell me what to do, man. I don't like that. Don't tell me what I should or should not be doing. I really, really am not a fan of that. Okay. Do I have your permission to share your content with the Power Ledger community? Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't want, as long as you're not doing anything weird with it. Yeah. Hey, Lifer, I'm still up on Boom after your call on the live. Do you still think it can go to $1? I don't know, man. I never said I think it could go to $1, did I? I show the chart. See, whenever I show the charts, people say that's what I think. It's not true. Like for instance, if I put out AIOZ, okay, and I put out a move and I say AIOZ looks like it's going to head all the way to 159. I don't think it's going to 159. I don't know. I have no clue. The charts tell me it's going to 159. I do what the charts tell me to do. I hope that's clear. Like, I don't ever think what's going to happen. Like, now I think Bitcoin will continue to go up in value because they're going to print money. That's a speculative statement. All right. But it's not based on the charts. Okay. All right. Let's look at Harmony 1, which I did own at one point, but got rid of. It had a shoulder head and a right shoulder, and it broke out like everything in the entire game. Right? So like everything did it. The everything bubble. And it broke above this beautiful resistance, used it as support, and now we're bouncing. I love it. I love it. I went to the range today, man. Had a great time. Unbelievable time. And I was just nailing it. I was nailing it. I really was. But again, I keep that. I guess it's somewhat controversial that I go to the range, right? I don't know. Everyone has something to say, right? I sent you a video, man. Yeah. Who knew OMNOM would 7X? I think we did. I had a pretty good idea it would, man. I mean, Doge. I mean, had a good idea. Good thought, right? The key is not to get overwhelmed chasing gains, just keeping your, like right now, I still be 5 to 7X my 100 grand on Solana, but I could get down about not 7X, maybe like OM, but always be happy with your life and realize today could be the last day of your life. So why be upset? You never know when it's your last moment. So you might as well take every moment like it is your last and just be amazing and just be amazed. ICP looks like it is going to continue, I'll be honest. I never plan on holding it too long. I plan on swinging it. But dang. Didn't I get out at where did I get out at? I feel like I got out 16, low 16s, right? I can't even remember now. I hear you. I hear you say you're coming down the stairs. Yeah. I love you so much, babe, with all my heart.
I just want to know when the 2-hour weekend stream became
She said, I want to know when the 2-hour weekend stream became you know why? When more and more people needed to be helped. This stream is about helping others. Hold on, let's talk. Come here. This stream is about helping others and about putting myself out there for other people, right? When there's 500 people, it takes an hour and a half. When there's 1,000 people, it takes 2 hours. When there's 1,500 people, it takes 2.5 hours. There's that many people that need help out here. No. There's that.
What if there's 2 really important people that want
My wife says I would like to hang out with my husband sometimes. She's like, you spent 4 hours online today. And then you were at the shooting range for another 2 hours. So
No, I'm so happy you went to the shooting range. You deserve that, Sam.
thank you. Hug it out. Said Stack McChange. We can't because her stomach's too big now. I can't get around her.
I do hope you come.
Harmony 1 is just like Bitcoin. If Bitcoin breaks above its key level, so will Harmony 1. What are you doing?
I'm just cleaning a little.
Why are you making a mess? Why'd you just drop all my stuff on the floor? Why'd you kick that? Oh my God. You just knocked my Bitcoin tie off the ground. Haven't even opened this thing up yet. It's a freshie. I'm going to wear this tomorrow. Nice Bitcoin tie. It's a big one. Think with a pot, you can't wear blue and blue, I love you, BB. Kawoo, what a color of that tie, right? Bartoshi, we love you, man. Put her on camera now. She didn't want to be on camera. I know when my wife wants to be and when doesn't want to be. For instance, if I was going to trade OM, I wait for it to break above here, make a flag, and retest. And then I'd get in, all right? It has hidden bullish divergence. It's booming. It's just going to follow Bitcoin in a nutshell. It's an older coin. All the coins from like 2017, they follow Bitcoin like so much more closer than the newer coins. All right. Yeah, we need a 6-hour stream, somebody said. Yeah, sure you do. Let's take a look at SUI, which is SUI. Now, SUI is interesting to me. I like SUI. And I believe SUI could do numbers to 339. All right, we talked about it. I said I like CETUS instead of SUI. But again, I still see SUI doing numbers. As long as it stays here and stays tight and right, it's likely going to get a nice move to the upside, my friends. But you do you, I'll do me. And you can backtest everything that I showed you today and find out if I'm full of old shoes or if it actually happens. All right, I've been a pretty good guy. My parents were awesome. They taught me how to be honest. They taught me how to be, pretty decent human being. So I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to BS you. I'm going to show you what I see every day, and you can always come back and hold me to that. That's why I'm here every single day, and I don't take a day off. I don't have to run away from my call the day before. You know what I mean? I don't have to make a call on Friday and then come a week later and be like, yeah, but time heals all wounds. It's so easy to disappear when you make a bad call. I can't do that because I show up every single day. So I'm going to own it, all right? Sam is like our elder brother from the internet. Shout out to Mohammed Abdullah Hussein. We love you, man. Appreciate you, man. I remember when we had that one-on-one way back then. He looked at Twitter, but hasn't looked at Twitter on Solana. Ah, that's what you didn't say that. Or maybe you did. So Twitter on Solana just came out. $3.9 million market cap. Liquidity locked. Came out on the 22nd. And it just sideways. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You tell me, bro. Memes are, you buy them and you hope they go up. You do a little technical analysis. You do what you can, right? If you get to a high fib, you take some profits. Like, it is what it is. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this. Don't force me to put out coin. Everyone, I really don't want to put out coins like lower than a $20 million market cap from now on. But I guess I shouldn't say that. One time we'll miss out on the greatest coin ever, I get. But I just, every time I buy some Bitcoin, it has 666 digits all over it. Coincidence. I mean, they say that's sun, right? Everybody, oh, babe, could you get me my mug? What? Really? Oh, wow. I don't mean to make you go up and down the stairs. Okay. Wow, Lifer's still going, freaking maniac. I finished the coconut water. So I can't do a trade-off. Like, I'll give you some coconut water if you bring me my... Can you show us how you set up the 200 SMA on TV? Yeah, it's very simple, man. Thank you, everybody. Here's the Crypto Lifer mug. Get yourself a Crypto Lifer mug today, okay? Everybody needs a Crypto Lifer mug. Why not? Right? I'm just saying. Now, I just had the site up, and I lost it. I'll get it back. There it is. You can get the mug right there for $13, which I think is a great price for a Crypto Lifer mug, if you ask me. And you can have it on both sides. And people are going to know that you're a Crypto Lifer. And you're going to be on the way to the moon with your little moon man. So, yeah, blessings on blessings, man. The Crypto Lifer, man. Crypto Lifer, baby. To the moon. Get yourself a Crypto Lifer mug today. $13. Drink your lemon water out of it, your coconut water out of it. Have your tea, have it all. Get it in. Lifer Yeti. You need a Lifer Yeti. I agree. I agree with that. Do you ship to the UK? Yeah, this goes all around the world, man. Jump on it today. Get some merch. Hook it up. Let people know that you're a lifer, man. And then send those pictures to me. The Speedo is now listed. Oh, yeah, we need that. Where is that? I don't see it, man. We had one, right? I want the full one, like the one that goes about, the Borat one. It's stupid. You guys are mad. And Bitcoin back at 66,800. I wouldn't stress too much. ICP got a little bit of a sell-off there. Things do pull back, everybody. They don't go up forever. Okay? Hikanashi Larry. Yeah. He's still going. Yeah, I don't stop, man. Come on. Not when there's gains to be had and there's people out here. I don't stop. Super chats are cleared. Can you show us how you set up? Oh, yeah. So I set up the 200. So say you had no moving average here at all. And this is the same for any coin, anything you want to do it on. You'd go up here to indicators. You type in MA. Okay. You'd find moving average. Simple. All right. Click on that. And that's an SMA. I usually just do MAs. But I guess that's what it's doing. It's an MA. Right? Simple moving average. And then you're going to click on the settings. Type in 200. Hit style. I like to turn it yellow because, like, why not? Nice, bright, and yellow. Make it extra thick. And then make sure that aligns. Right? And you can take this off. And you can see my yellows, they're aligned. See? Now, there's another indicator you can use, which has 5 MAs. And you can just type in 5 MA. And this is good because it's one indicator. And when you're a beginner, you can only usually have 4 or 5 indicators. So you can't add 5 MAs because that would be 5 indicators. But this would be one indicator that would all 5 MAs. And you click on this. But then you would want to click on the settings here and then change them from 2150, 80, 100 to 200. And from all these to there, right? All right, I'm going to go over Bitcoin one more time, and then I'm out of here for the night. I feel like we did a lot. We talked about a lot. We went over it a lot. So we got a bounce, came back down, got a bounce again. So Bitcoin kind of faking around, faking and flaking around over here, right? So what do I see happening for Bitcoin tonight and into tomorrow? What is my prediction based off of probabilities in the chats? You got to love that. Like, ding, 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 ding. That thing's hot, right? It just got that little... And it makes you feel like you're just like... Got to keep rolling, right? And this will be the last thing I do tonight before I jump on out of here, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. And remember, every time you don't take a day off, you continue to grind against the competition. Say you had an ice cream shop, and your competition was across the street. And you gave away more free samples than they did because you knew giving things away was better. You would beat them, wouldn't you? If you weren't as cheap as they were, you would beat them. What if you went 2 months in losses giving away free ice cream? You know you'd end up with more customers, right? But see, the cheap guy won't do that. The cheap guy is going to keep all the money himself, you know? So the more you give, the more you will receive. And that's that's how business works. But people don't realize that. I've always been like that, and that's why I'm very good at business, because I give the customer more than they should receive every single time, and in turn, your business will just outperform because it's your heart and character that's producing the gain. Most people don't have that, so they can't even give it away because they're so greedy, they can't propel their business to that level because they can't give it away for free. You see? So think about the ice cream business now also opens on an extra day. The other one closes, let's just say, and you don't. You stay open an extra 2 days a week. That's 8 more days a month, 80 more days, 96 more days a year, right? And there's 365 days. That's what I realized about doing the weekends. People don't realize the weekends, right? I take the weekends, I work the weekends. Let's just kind of break that down. I'm teaching you about work ethic right now. Forget the charts, right? But there's 4 weekends in a month, right? 4 weekend sets. That's 8 days a month. Now you would say that's not a lot. There's 30 days in a month, Sam. That's only 8 days. But times that by 10 months, and that's 80 days. Times that by 12 months, and that's 96 days. And I mean, we do 360 days a year. That's a quarter of the year. So if you work the weekends, you're getting 25% more output than your competition. If you work the weekends in 4 years, you're getting 100% more output than the competition in a 4. You're getting 5 years out of 4 years, but they're still in 4 years. So you see what I mean? By not taking a day off and doing my stream every single day, I've been able to get more market share. I've been able to help more people. You get it? And so I did what most people aren't willing to do. Okay? And I want you to understand that. That's how you become successful. There's no special magic wand. There's no, it's not this easy thing. You just work your butt off, man. You just work harder than everybody else. It's so simple. It's so simple. Everyone thought Kobe Bryant was the greatest in sliced bread, dude. He said, I'm not that good at I'm not better than everybody else. I just go to the gym more than they do. I do 3 sessions when they do 2. Okay? Bitcoin's price just hit 6666666. You saw that? It was crazy, right? Yeah. And look, we're getting rejected by the 21. And these moving averages are a little far apart. What's the bearish scenario here for Bitcoin? Let's go over what you know. This makes some type of M. And we dump back down to the 200 SMA tomorrow morning. We get rejected and we lose 65.5 again. And we're back in this sauce playing games. This could happen. This is why I really want to see Bitcoin break back above 67.6 and continue back up to 68,000. Because I don't want to see us double topping at 67,600. That's your bearish scenario for Bitcoin. Okay? Got to risk it for the biscuit. Set it and forget it. I love it. I work every weekend. I love it. When I first got into space, your daily grind is what got me in the lifers. You were giving away when everyone else was off for Christmas. You were giving alpha. Yeah, thank you, man. Pain is gain. Nothing without discipline. Amen. Bitcoin buy a chart still has a sell signal on the chart, which the sell going a little lower. I don't know what you're saying, man. I don't know what signals you're using. Where do you guys trade? Fees are crazy on Coinbase. MEXC, I'm telling you right now, and it's a great question because MEXC, if it's applicable in your area, and there's people from all around the world here, MEXC has 0 spot future maker fee and only 0.1% spot maker and taker fees. So only 0.1%, man. It's a very small fee compared to Coinbase. And 0.2% if you're trading futures. All right. So just something to think about. I believe MEXC. And if you hold the MEXC token, you have even less fees. All right. So, wow, my account just went up huge in the last few hours. So awesome to see that. I'm happy. I'm an excited guy. Right? Yeah. Like we're up $7,000 on the day. I'll take that. 7,400, and we got $1,000 in futures. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Blessings on blessings to be alive. I can't wait to see what happens in this bull run and where we're going to head, man. I hodl on Coinbase and trade on MEXC. I was a MEXC skeptic. I was wrong. You know what's funny? I was a MEXC skeptic when they first came to me 2 summers ago and said, like, we're, MEXC. And I was like, what is this? And no longer a skeptic on MEXC, man. And they fudded it. They tried to FUD it all they could, man. Come on, man. They got the best in the game. They got the best user experience, too. But again, always keep your money on a hardware wallet. I tell people that. Do never get too complacent with an exchange. So I talked about ONDO blowing up. And I said, I see ONDO going to $1.77. When ONDO was down here at 47 cents, we went over this. I bought ONDO live on screen in front of you guys. I'm pretty sure I did. I can't verify that because I can't remember. But I do remember buying ONDO. I swear, I'm almost positive I bought it live. And you can demo trade on MEXC to really get better at trading. We really push demo trading so you understand what's happening. Right? Use the link in the QR code. We got a link right here to help you sign up right there. MEXC. All right. If you use that, I do get a commission. It would be nice. Hey, you give back to the lifer. So I appreciate that. You become part of the fold. CryptoLifer.com. Join MEXC. I Trust Capital and our newsletter. Our weekly newsletter is something I really have been, put in your email address, please. It's 2 times a week, and I'm going to go over it. My team is so diligent, so detailed. We're going to do everything we can to keep you going. Hit this right now and jump on in. I'm telling you, subscribe to my new 2 weekly newsletters a week, Saturday morning and Monday. It'll blow your mind. So jump on in today. We're going to give you that value every single time you give me any piece of value. So I talked about ONDO breaking up, and I got into ONDO personally. Why? Because ONDO was huge. It's connecting real-world finance. It's kind of an RWA play in a way, right? And I think it's the best one out there, comparatively. Even Stack McChange had ONDO at 4:47 in the morning. He gave you this flag before it broke out. Shout out to Stack, banging on him to the upside. Love you, Stack. You're the man, dude. Blessings on blessings. Matter of fact, shoot me your Addy, man. You know what I mean. It's time, bro. It's time. I love you, man. So anyway, but everybody, I love y'all. I really do. And you guys are amazing people, man. Everyone that helps me run the trading group, like all my elite traders that have taken the one-on-ones with me, that have sat with me. You people are amazing. You really are. And stack PUR, right? Just tell me it ends in PUR. That's all I need to know. You're the per guy, right? You end in PUR? TRC20? Yeah. All right, blessings on blessings, everybody. AI Tech holding it down. Wild holding it down. Games for a living still doing well. Orange still doing numbers. BMX holding us down. Didn't dump it all when Bitcoin dumped. Layer AI looking interesting. Tara, PYTH, Tau, MANTA, and the list goes ONDO. Get it? That was a good. Yeah. The list goes ONDO. I don't know. I'm sorry. I could have done better with that one, but I could give that to somebody. Someone could use that tomorrow. I could see Ben using that. You know what I mean? And shout out to everybody here on the live. We appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Yeah, just the market's just ripping tonight. Absolutely ripping, man. Absolutely ripping. Okay. Blessings on blessings to be alive. Yeah. I got you. You banging on them, man. You banging on them, bro. I'm so excited to have you by my side every day, man. I love my loyal crew, bro. I love everyone. We went through so much in the last 2 years, and I found who was loyal to me, and we shredded the fat, right? We cut the fat off, and I'm just excited to see where we're going. This is a falling wedge of the 15-minute. It's about to break to the upside. This is going to pump. I'm calling along for Bitcoin right now. Entry right now. Stop loss below the 50, 200 SMA, which is a different thing that I do. I don't always do that, but today I'm doing it. I see the 15-minute break into the upside based off hidden bullish divergence. That swings up while that swings down. It tells me there's a 90% chance we're going to continue to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. It's Sunday night into Monday morning. It's heavily volatile. We could go right up and down. I usually don't like to trade these, but that's bullish. We get above the 21. That would give me more confidence, but I am leaving you guys with a long here. And again, we may get stopped out, right? And you could go a little bit. You could go to 252, but it's a little sketch there. Right there, that's a 3.27 risk-reward ratio. The stop would have to be at $66,020. The take profit would be at $69,291. All right, and this would happen throughout the night. All right. Again, be very careful. No guarantees. And, And if we can't get back above, look, we have resistance for sure right here. So you got to flip 66,800 to remain bullish. All right. You got to flip that resistance. Flip that. Boom. All right. But the hidden bullish is interesting. And I'm calling along for Bitcoin. And I am. I'm not saying maybe. I'm not saying, I'm saying my probabilities tell me that this is going to break to the upside. Again, I could be wrong. I might wake up tomorrow wrong. The only thing about it is I'm always sketched out on Sunday night into Monday morning. Probabilities don't play out as perfectly, right? So just be careful, all right? Anything could happen, you know what I'm saying? So it's probably going to dump because I'm the worst trader on earth, and every time I open up a trade, it dumps, right? So you guys have watched, right? For the last few years, every time, like when I bought Bitcoin at 19K, like it was the worst thing ever, right? When I bought, when I was buying Cardano at 2 cents, when you guys saw me buy Orange on the low at 50, all these things were horrible, right? When I bought Fetch at 14, when I bought AGIX at 19, these were all bad, the worst things you ever saw in your life, right? So when you saw me get into Casper at $1 and then swing trade it for the last 6, 7, 8 months, all the way up back to 100 grand. But that was all just complete luck, right? When I sold Pepe at the top, when my dad was at his funeral, all this was luck. It was all complete luck. So, you know what I'm saying? You could pay for the 99 trading group with crypto by emailing cryptolifers@gmail. If you want to jump on in, everyone, I'm jumping on out of here. Super Blood Worm Moon tonight. Yeah, Super Blood Worm Moon tonight. Amazing. You said SLERF was pumping. It didn't look like it was pumping. Looked like it was slurfing, honestly, if you ask me. Wow, SLERF really just did some numbers for me finally, but it's still kind of, I got in at 76 cents. It's been falling off. I've lost money on this thing. So, Only time will tell, though. I give it a few months for SLERF. It is technically still at a fib level. Like a 618 there in a way. 618 ETA. You got to love that. Shout out to Caspa. But I can see this continuing up to $1.61 here. SLERF. I'm in SLERF right now, so hey, I hope it goes up. You never know. Lunar eclipse tomorrow as well. Yeah, we get the eclipse, we got the full moon, we got a lot going on. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. I am out for the night. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another beautiful live. Let me just take a look at ONDO and what it's going to do here. I just looked at it. I didn't really go over it for the peoples. I mean, huge run-up for ONDO. And I got my position solidified. I'm happy I'm in it at the right time, at the right place. Already up some massive gains on ONDO. So I would just flag this out again on the 15. Same kind of scenario here. And if Bitcoin can play ball, we can make a nice little flag and continue to the upside. This has some cup and handle vibes, as it would be like an ascending cup. All right. And then ONDO would be continuing further on up to about 118. Once it breaks the dollar, that's psychological, and that's going to be a pretty big deal. All right. Again, I could be wrong. Everything I put out may never happen. These are all based on probabilities. Nothing more, nothing less. I was trying to buy Brett, but the ETH fee is too high. That's not how you buy Brett. You know what I mean? You have to buy Brett on base with the fees aren't high at all. So you're not doing something right. Okay. What you have to do is you have to go, what I suggest to do, but you do whatever makes you happy, is you bridge a bunch. But again, you do whatever makes you happy. I can't tell you what to do. I bridged $4,000. It cost me $50. So what I did is I took $4,000 of US Tether. All right. And I made a video about this. I would like it out sooner than later. It's kind of relevant, team. So we got to kind of put things out when they're hot. We can't really wait. This market doesn't wait for no man. Like, that's why I don't take a day off. Okay, so look, and I want to get off the AVAX chain. So I'm on the ETH chain, all right? And I had $4,000 Ethereum on Ethereum, all right? I sold my AXGT for SLERF and these other little silly coins. Anyway, so I had Tether. I had $4,000 in Tether because I got into AXGT late at night with not many fees either. I got into SWOT AI too, still holding that SWOT AI. But and so I sold it and I ended up with like $4,000 in Tether, almost $5,000 in Tether. So what did I do? I went and I hit the bridge button. Okay. And I ended up bridging. All right. And I ended up bridging to the base chain. And I bridged my Tether. What was the Ethereum network? And I bridged the Tether, USDT. And I bridged it to Ethereum. And I hit Connect Wallet and I bridged. It cost me $50. Okay. And there's a fee there too for MetaMask. All right. Anyway, it's cheaper if you do it on other bridges. You don't have to bridge it here. But this was so simple and easy. Okay. And then once I had that, I went to Deck Screener. I typed in Brett. You gotta know what you're doing here. All right. You gotta know how to navigate. And then I went here and I hit trade on Uniswap. All right. Hit trade on Uniswap here. I hit select token. Right. Let's say for ETH. And I want to buy Brett. I connect the wallet. Bang. I'm on the base protocol. Switch network to base. It's on base. See? You got to get on base. Get it? And I got 333 Ethereum left. I could hit max. And I could buy Brett right now. Swap it on the base token bridge, see? And you would end up with Brett. That's how I did it, okay? I believe you can also open up a MetaMask. Just go to the base protocol. There's another way to do it. Open MetaMask, go to base protocol, the base mainnet, right? Hit receive, like which is the copy to the clipboard. And then you would go to Coinbase, I believe, and you could swap your ETH to CB ETH, right? And then you could send the CB ETH on base. I believe to Ethereum. I want to verify this, but I believe that is possible. Can anyone verify that? But I'm pretty sure that's another way to do it. All right. You'd go to Coinbase, right? And you guys got to, you got to figure all this stuff, right? Anyway, I got to run, everybody. I appreciate you all. I want to help you as best I can. Let's see if my AXGT was a good sell or did it pump again. Yes, perfect sell. I sold right there. I saw the head and shoulder pattern. Love when I sell something for something else and the other thing goes up and the other thing goes down. Just such a good feeling. They partnered with Satellite Company, but people want to look at Bob on AVAX. I know, funny. Look, we're getting a little green action here. I'm telling you, this looks very bullish to me on the 15-minute time frame. But you do you. I've only been trading for 15 years, so it probably doesn't mean anything. I've only seen thousands and thousands of hours of charts, but it probably, you know what? You and your buddy's idea in your dorm room probably better than mine. What do I know? I'm just a guy with a Ralph Lauren jacket on. Who knows? I'm just a who knows guy. You know what I mean? No idea what I'm talking about over here. I'm just a guy on YouTube. I already talked about the Twitter chart. You ask again, I'm going to boot you, man. Don't do that. Don't you do that over here. You can buy on Coinbase Wallet, too, as well, is what he's saying. Yeah. Dude, AIOZ is pumping hard. That thing is gone. Just hit the dollar mark, baby. Telling you, this thing looks bullish to me. Dude, it just broke the $92 level, 92 cent level, up to the psychological dollar, 166. AIOZ to the upside, baby. The best D pin in the game. I'm telling you. Yeah, you people are freaking desperate. All right, everyone. I love y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have you ever tested or considered using the 77MA instead of the 80? I love you, brother. How about the 777? Everyone, I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you all tomorrow for another beautiful live stream. Thank you so much for being in here. I gave you my Bitcoin idea. I told you what I see happening for Bitcoin. I even gave a live call right now, whether you realize it or not. Everyone, I'll see you tomorrow for a beautiful live stream. Blessings on blessings. And thank you so much for jumping on in. Shout out to the channel sponsors, I Trust Capital, Crypto Tax, and CryptoLifer.com. We appreciate you. We'll take a look at BookMap before we jump on out of here. BookMap link in the description below. I do get a commission if you sign up to BookMap. You will get a least expensive, and it says 66,000. It says it wants to bring us lower, but anything is possible. But the big red is below us at 66K. All right. All right, everybody. I love you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you tomorrow for another beautiful live. Thank you so much for all your time. If you guys didn't show up, we'd have no live stream. So it's you guys that make this amazing. Can we get to 1,000 likes, please, though? Can we please? Can I just have 80 of you people do that before I jump on out of here? It'd be the nicest thing you could do. Dear Lord, thank you for the 919 likes I did get. It would be awesome if I got a few more, but I really appreciate the 919 likes. It's very, very loving and grateful. And if that's all I get, I'll be so, so happy. It's actually an amazing number. So thank you, dear Lord, to everybody out here. Blessings on blessings. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you do hit me with 1,000 likes, I'm going to show you what's trending on Token Metrics right now, which is actually pretty cool and can give you some alpha that may help you out. So I'll give you guys about 10 more minutes or 2 more minutes to get it done. If you get it done, I'll help you out. 69.69 right there. And we got 800 people. There's got to be another at least 31 people that can hit that like button. Now we got 60 more people. I know you guys can do it. I have faith in you guys. Now, dear Lord, thank you so much for the 994. I really appreciate the people that you did send my way. Blessings on blessings to be alive. Thank you. And I know we're going to get to 6 now for a fact, like without a doubt in my mind. It's probably out of 1,000 right now. I just need a refresh. All right. You all did it. Amazing. Let's take a look at what's trending today. Crypto. See, this cryptocurrency moons, something you want to kind of pay attention to. This thing is just, seems hot to me. It's on Kraken, CoinEx. It's called Moon, USDT. Seems to be gaining some steam here. All right. StrikeX, Dow Maker, Wi-Fi Map, and Gala, all trending right now. I got a Gala set up in the trading group. Dow Maker continues to rip faces off. Does not stop. All right. When we find out how many gains Dow made, like look at Dow just ripping. Look at that thing. Cup and handle to the upside. Wow, it went up even more. 232% gains. This is definitely a bull run, everyone. There's so much money in this game. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you tomorrow for another beautiful live stream. You don't need to see the screen. Even if you wanted to, you could see it there. But I told you the coins. You can write them down. All right. Wi-Fi map, open. No, wait. It's not. No. Yeah. Dow Maker, StrikeX, Wi-Fi map, and Gala. Wi-Fi map continues to be on the radar. I see it all the time. So, but you do you guys. I emailed you guys. Don't forget me. What'd you email me for? Yeah, my wife will take care of it. Whatever you did, she'll hook you up. All right, everyone. I love you all. Moon and Brick are connected to Epic Fortnite. Really? Interesting. I love you all. Have a great night. Thank you for everything. Blessed.